I'm not live yet. That's weird. Okay. Am I live? Testing. Testing. Okay. Okay. There. I'm live. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. There's a reason why I'm nervous. So the last time I streamed was when was it? Last month. I think it was last month. Yeah, it's been more than a month. I mean, we can check my YouTube. Like we can check my YouTube. Where is it? Where is it? Content. Actually, you cannot really see it. I'm not sure if you can see the date when I. No, you cannot. You cannot see the date. But I do know that it's last month. No, yeah, I'm aware that it's last month. Like it's been so long. A lot of things happened. During that month. Yeah, remember during my few streams, like the past streams, I was always complaining about my keyboard, right? I was always complaining how bad my keyboard was. 60% keyboard, I hate it so much. I do not recommend 60% keyboard. Do not buy a 60% keyboard. But yeah, uh now I finally, because October is like my birth month, like my birthday is like tomorrow. So I wanted to spoil myself, so I bought myself a keyboard. I bought myself a keyboard. Finally, it's been so long. Wait, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. This is it. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. This keyboard is like, I don't know how heavy this is. I'll remove the cord for now. Remove the cord so that. Oh my god! Wait, it's so heavy. Wait, there. I'll show you. I'll show you. The camera. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, there. I can see. I can see it now. Yeah. This is like Keychron Q3. Oh, look at that baby. This is Q3 TKL. So 10 key less. Finally, it has more keys. I can actually type symbols without like 3 key combination. Like I can actually, type a semicolon by pressing one key. I can. Oh my god. Till there was like 3 keys and 60%. I hate it so much. You need to. But now, finally, this is, yeah, this is Keychron Q3 TKL. I highly recommend it. I actually really like this keyboard. Oh, it's so good. It feels so good to type. Listen to this. Like, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this, man. Listen to this. Wait, can I? Why can't I? Why can't I? Control Shift N. Why? Okay, there. My PC is lagging. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. My PC is lagging. Can you feel that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? That goodness. It's so good. Highly recommend it. It's this Keychron Q3 TKL. It's this. Yeah, it's this. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's so good, man. I don't have the knob because I don't need it. I bought the one without the knob. I think it's better because I feel like the placement of the knob is awkward. Yeah. Where is it? The one without the knob. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this. I bought the black one. Where is it? Wait, why is my keyboard not here? Hmm. What the hell? Oh, there. Oh, wait, no. It's not mine. Yeah. This is what. Yeah, this is my keyboard. Yeah, I finally had enough money to be able to afford it. No. I splurge. Okay, I splurge. I splurge, but oh my god. Finally, I was able to buy a new keyboard. That's not the only good thing that happened. One of the reasons why I was like really nervous on the start, right? On the start of the stream, even to until now, I'm still feeling my nerves, like my heart is like it's still not calming down. One of it is because I've been invited to give a talk for a university, a local university for where I live. uh, it's my first tech talk. I'm not going to really talk about technology in general. My title is like more on how to get a job in tech. Because my audience is university students, so I thought that that topic fits the audience more. So that's why also I feel strongly about it. I feel passionate about the topic because when I started applying for jobs like in tech, that was like 2022, like November 2022. November 2022 was the month and year that I applied to that I started applying to tech. And that was also the time when the tech market was really bad. It was really bad. Uh, and I really struggled. Like it was hellish. I remember it was hellish. I really struggled. And from what I could gather, like in 2024, right, from what I've been hearing, the tech market hasn't improved. Like it's still bad. So I wanted to at least give something, right? I wanted to is it raise awareness? It's more like because I started applying for jobs when the tech market was bad and I was able to get a job, right? I was able to get a job. I wanted to at least share what I've learned, right? Like maybe since they're university students, maybe they can get something from the talk and it would make it easier for them to get a job. Like at least that's what I thought. I don't know. uh, Another thing is this is like my first tech talk, so it's very informal. Like it's not a conference or anything. Uh, but eventually in the future, I want to be able to kind of talk in a conference, like in a tech conference. Uh, from where I live, there's not a lot of events really. Like it's not a tech hub. Like where I live, it's not a tech hub. Uh, what that means is that there's pretty much zero, close to zero tech events from where I live. So yeah, there's not a lot of opportunity to really kind of network or even give a talk because there's nothing. Like it's like very silent. It's like yeah. Hmm. In February, I plan to go to Python conference, February next year. PyCon. Oh no, like this one, PyCon. PyCon 20, yeah, no, PyCon, this one, yeah. Plan to go to PyCon. Usually it's held in February. This I think this is from US. But like, from where I live, it's usually held around February. So next year I plan to go to PyCon as a viewer, just a viewer because it's my first PyCon. I want to talk about Python. I want to talk about the technology that I'm specializing and the things that I'm excited about. Probably like ASTs, like abstract syntax trees, or I don't know what else. Like maybe like CLIs, like dev tools. I don't know. But like since it's my first PyCon, like next year, I want to talk about. I no no I don't want to talk. Actually, I don't want to give a talk. I'd I'd rather be a viewer. I want to be there and experience it like as a viewer first, and just take in the thing that we don't have where I live because I have to fly. I have to fly to even visit that talk because it's very far. Like you need to go there by plane. If you go there by land, it will the travel time is like 24 hours. Like yeah, that's how far it is. 24-hour travel if by land. So yeah, that's how far I am, like where I live, to the nearest. It's not the nearest, but like to a tech hub that actually hosts talks related to uh, my field, right? So yeah, yeah, I want to go there as a viewer. eventually, maybe like year 2026, right? The year after next year, I want to give my first talk. And so that's like more than a year, right? That's like more than a year of preparation. So like 2026, February 2026, I want to give my first talk. Sorry, first Python talk. And this one that I've been invited to, like it's like here you could see it's like October 16, which is like now is like October 14, it's like 2 days from now. So this thing that I've been invited for, like this is like practice. Like I see this as like practice, right? Since this is like my first talk, it's an online plus it's an online talk. Oh, I really want to practice like an offline talk, like actually being there and being seeing the audience. Because me, I'm very bad at like public speaking. Like even now, I'm still nervous. Like I don't know how you don't remove. I don't know how you like get over the nerves, right? Like even now, I'm like feeling nervous, even though it's like 2 days from now. I'm anxious, I guess. Like I might fumble. I will. No, it's not a might. I have a feeling I will fumble. uh, but yeah, like at the same time, I'm excited. I'm like, I'm feeling a mix of emotions, right? Yeah, because I'm excited. It's my first talk, and I finally get to practice, right? I want to practice. I really do. Like, I want to get it right. So the the point of the stream, I know, like I have like an ongoing series, like the Learn Golang. So let's put that on a break for now. I'll show you guys what I've been doing instead. Right. Well, okay. I'll just show you like updates on what I've been doing instead. So remember in the previous streams I was doing a Go Festival, right? Oh no, I was doing a Go Festival. Is it here? Okay, it's not here. I was doing that. I was doing this. So this is like an API written in Go, right? So I just did this. It's an API written in Go. So I needed something to consume this. Like I needed like a front end to consume this. Like it's a work in progress. So I created a new project, which is TS50ville. So I'll show you. I'll just give you like a quick look of the progress for now. So wait. There. I'll run the server. Oh shh! Did I restart stream? Okay. Okay, OBS is still up. Oh yeah. I don't know how to lock it. The window thing. I accidentally clicked it. How do I lock it? Is that it? Okay, I don't know how to lock it. On my previous keyboard, I'm able to lock the window key, and so that this thing don't happen by accident. But right now, I don't know. Like this is a new keyboard, so I have no idea like how to do it, how to lock the window icon key that that does this, that does that. Yeah, I don't know how to lock that so that I don't accidentally press it. Anyways, like I'll just try to avoid pressing it. It will be hard because it's like close to shift, it's close to control, it's close to spacebar. Yeah, probably later I'm gonna break the stream. So yeah, I'll just show you what I've been doing. Localhost 3000. So this is, I'm still not done. So this is like the front end that consumes it, right? For example, I select a date and then I submit and then I get stuff back, right? I get stuff back there. I get, where is it there? API on the end, privacy reports, and then the date. Yeah, I can go back. Yeah, then something like that. This is still a work in progress. And I use TypeScript. That's why it's TS50ville. So I did not use a framework. I use just mainly TypeScript. And the reason for this is because I'm learning TypeScript. Yeah, it's as simple as because I'm learning TypeScript. You see, it's like it's very verbose form that append. If I was using React, this would be cleaner. The syntax would be cleaner, but it's okay. I'm using TypeScript. I'm having fun. I'm having fun because I'm learning how to use the language. I'm probably using it wrong. I'm probably like using it wrong, and if I have like viewers that uses TypeScript, they're like, "This is sacrilegious." I'm sorry in advance, but you know that's how you learn. You create stuff, and the code will be ugly, but you know, eventually you learn how to make it not ugly, like less ugly, less ugly. But yeah. So this is TS50ville. This is not yet done, uh, but its purpose is just the front end to consume this. I'm like this. I'm done with this. Then I still have this. Then after that, I need to design it because I need to like find a design that works for me because it's a game, right? So it has to be playful. It's a mystery game. It has to be playful. Mystery like maybe gray-ish thing. I don't know. I'm not a designer, so I need some ideas. I need to still find some design ideas. And then I also needed to work on mobile. Like this is a thing that yeah, because I'm not a mobile developer. I don't know how to make at least just make it responsive, right? That it doesn't it's like even if I'm using like my mobile, like I can still access the site and it doesn't break. Yeah. I don't know why my PC is lagging, by the way. It's lagging. Like there's like a delay. I don't know why. But anyways, that's what I've been doing for now. Uh so oh, hi the babe that like thank you for following. Is this safe? Is this a safe account? I'm not sure. I'm not going to click. Maybe this yeah, maybe it's not safe. Mm. But yeah. So sorry, I'm just going to kind of have like 1 hour and 30 minutes by 12 noon, maybe 12:30 or maybe up to 1 p.m. Mm, I'll end the stream. But for now, I'm just gonna prep. This is like my last minute preparation. Okay, so I'm done with the slides. This is like 32 slides for my first talk. Uh, and I just need to prep. And I'm very nervous because I've never done this before. I've never done this before. I know it's in Zoom. I've never done a talk in Zoom before. So yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is first do a dry run. So like one quick dry run. I'm given like less than an hour to give this talk. So I need to know which parts can I speed up, which parts can I elaborate more. And then hopefully like maybe 40 minutes. Like if I can get like 40 minutes, right? Like give or take 40 minutes, and then the rest is like Q&A. I cannot believe I'm nervous. My heart is beating fast. Oh my god. Calm down. Breathe. Okay. I need to calm myself down because I'm still prepping and I'm already nervous. So like I could just imagine me giving the talk and I'm like fumbling. I'm fumbling. Oh, I'm so scared. I don't know. Like I don't know how you develop that skill to be good at public speaking. I've never had that. I'm so bad at it. Okay, but I have to do it because I want to give a talk in the future, like a proper like, talk in the future. I think it would be fun. It would be so much fun. And this is like my stepping stone. Like this is like if I fail this, it's okay. What matters is I learn from it, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna ask for the recording of it, and I'm gonna review. I'm gonna review the recording so that my next talk would hopefully I can improve it. I can up my game. Yeah. So I'm gonna do like a quick run through, and after this, I'm gonna do Zoom, right? The I know you can test in Zoom, like you can do like a Zoom test call. Yeah, yeah, you could do like a test meeting. What I need to do is like the slideshow, right? Like here, right? Like a big screen, and then I want my kind of icon somewhere here. Like I don't know how to do that, but like I want to be able to do that in Zoom because I feel like the slides are just it's just a visual aid, right? And the 1% thing is me, so I prefer it if the viewers can see me, but I don't know how to do that in Zoom. I've seen talks like in YouTube, like those uploaded on YouTube, right? Like online talks. Like for example, this one, say the VODs, YouTube. Let's go with YouTube and then icon PH. This one, work from home. Where is it? No, 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 no. This is not what I'm looking for. There. Where is it? See, he has the camera somewhere, and he's using a slide. He's using a slide. There, like oh wait, no, 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 no. Where is it? Like he showed the slide. There, there. See, like, is showing the slides here, right there. Like he's using the slide here, and then there's like a camera here. I don't know how to do that in Zoom because I've never done it before. But seeing this, I know it's possible. So like that's like my goal is to be able to do that. Hopefully, there's no technical difficulties during the stream itself. But I mean, for the talk itself. But yeah, I'm so nervous. So like, I'm gonna do like a quick rundown. So Control F5. Okay, so so they introduced me. How do I? How did I? Yo, hmm, yo, hmm. How do I introduce myself? Oh wait, wait, no, no, no. I don't think it should be like this. It should be, I think presenter view. Yeah, I think is that it? Okay, okay. I think it's that it. So and then speaker notes. I don't really do notes. So reset, reset, reset. Okay. How do what? Uh uh I don't get it. Like how do you use it? See, like I cannot. Oh, there. I can. So here, here. So what are tech companies looking for? Yo, I'm MJ. I'm a dev, and this is like my first talk. This is my first talk. Uh, fuck, I'm already fumbling. I'm already fumbling. How do I introduce? How do I start a talk? Let me get examples. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling already. How to start tech talk? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I know. Or even a good job. Mm, hmm. Story. Mm, make a whole story at once. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing this like okay, up and close. Hold it. A slide should only have a single responsibility. Okay. Oh no, I don't have enough time to practice. It's like 2 days from now. Yeah. Feedback slides check. Okay. Okay, so don't read a script. Make a hint for our next slide. Consider I thought. It's actually a really good template. I like her template. What template is she using? Commit first and figure out. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. So she started with this. Accept beginners. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm probably overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. Uh, oh my god. I'm overthinking it. I just know I'm overthinking it. So I'm just gonna do a quick dry run. I don't have a lot of time to prepare. I have 2 days. I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm gonna fumble. I know I'm gonna fumble, but I'm gonna allow myself to fail, okay? I'm gonna think it's okay to fail. I'm gonna allow myself to fail. Who cares? I'm just speaking to students who I don't know. They're strangers to me. I'm a stranger to them. If I fumble, it's okay. I'm okay. It's allowed to fail. I'm allowed to fail the talk. I'm just gonna do my best, have fun. Yeah. So quick dry run, 40 minutes. My goal is 40 minutes. Okay. Yo, I'm MJ. Using a lot of forms already. Okay. Yo, I'm MJ. I'm the speaker for today, and our topic is what are tech companies looking for in a talent? So when I, how do I, or, I'm getting really nervous. I don't know how you do it. Okay, F it, fail. I'm just gonna allow the time to go through. I'm gonna fail a lot. It's okay. If I exceed 40 minutes, it's okay. Uh, I'm gonna fail a lot. Just fail, fail, fail. Okay. Be okay at failing. Don't think about the talk should be perfect. Just quick, just run through everything, and then I'm gonna gather my thoughts afterwards. Okay. So, yo, I'm MJ. I'm your speaker for today, and our talk would be about what are tech companies looking for in a talent. So, this is a graph of how I perceive the. This is just my opinion, okay? I'm not sure if this graph is accurate, but this is just my perception of the tech market during the years 2020 to 2023. So I think around 2021, around 2021, around 2021, like you see, like the graph is like this, right? That's when the tech market boomed. Like if you go to YouTube, search for videos, during that time period, like 2021, the most common videos you will find is like how to be like how to be a web developer in 3 months, or how to be a software engineer in 9 months or 6 months, or like I got a job at Google. Or you'd see the I remember this, like the day in the life of an Apple intern or a Spotify intern, right? Like, there's so many videos in YouTube like about how easy it was to get in the tech market. Like everyone, like even their grandma, for some reason, is like getting into tech. So there's like a tech boom somewhere here. Like I think it peaked around August 2021, and then okay, that was wrong. It peaked around August 2021, and then the tech market started declining. This was around I think what happened was like this was because 2020 2021 this is during the pandemic, right? So during the pandemic, people started there was lockdown, so like people were like indoors a lot, and they were using like their phones, their computers a lot because they couldn't really get out. So what happened was that people were using Netflix. You remember, like Netflix a lot. People were using YouTube a lot, Facebook, like anything online. Like instead of like going to the grocery, like they could just go to Lazada, Amazon, Shopee, right? Or instead of like ordering or going to a restaurant, they could just grab, use Grab or Food Panda, right? Yeah, that's what happened during this time, and so a lot of tech companies were kind of like getting this influx of users. So because they're getting a lot of users, they needed people to kind of handle the demand, right? They needed more people to handle the kind of users, the number of users that are using their platforms. And so they went on a hiring spree. You see this? They went on a hiring spree because they were anticipating growth, right? Because like this was like unprecedented growth. Like so like they want to leverage that. They want to take advantage of this slope, right? It's going up line. But I mean, the thing about graphs and stuff. The thing about anything really, what goes up will eventually go down. So like that. This was after the pandemic. No, not really after, but more like when restrictions were loosened up. So like when the lockdown was like kind of when the lockdown was not yeah, when yeah, this is when restrictions loosened up, and then suddenly they're losing a lot of users as people are going out now. So like less people are using Netflix, less people are using, I mean, people still use it a lot, but like it's not on the same scale when the pandemic happened. And then so there was like multiple rounds of layoffs because companies overhired, multiple rounds of layoffs. And then remember AI. There's this AI boom, and then there's this online applications that made it even harder to get jobs. Because the thing about online applications is that uh, before companies were getting, before online applications were a thing, companies normally would get like 5 applicants, right? 5 applicants, or 5 or 10, and that's a lot already. So like if you have like 5 applicants, you have like 1 in 5 chance of getting a job. But then with the advent of like online applications like LinkedIn, like remote work, suddenly companies are getting 1,000. So like if you get like, if you're a company, like a small company, you get like 1,000 applicants, your chances of getting in that company is like 1 in 1,000, like zero point zero 0.01, right? 0.01% chance. Like it's looking bleak now. So yeah, the tech market declined after the pandemic. There's also like ghost travel. I don't know. I'm not going to go deep into that because like that's outside of the scope of this talk. But yeah, just there's been a decline, right? And then most of the YouTube videos that you see here, like if you search YouTube, go to YouTube, search for like anything tech related, what are people saying about the market during this period? Like you will see like I got laid, like you will see videos about like I got laid out of Cloudflare. It's been like 9 months, I can't get a job. Uh, yeah, like I'm a senior product manager at Google. I got laid off. Now it's been 9 months, I can't get a job. Something like that. Those are like the videos you will normally see during this period of time. And why is this kind of relevant? Because it's not. Why is this kind of relevant with this talk? Is because yeah, it was during around. I mean, it was around this time, like late 2022, late 2023. It was when I was applying for jobs. Yeah, I was applying for jobs. So yeah. Mm, so I want to introduce myself. Those who don't, who because you guys don't know me. Yeah. So like I want to introduce myself. So I'm a human software engineer that specializes in Python. I have a total of 1 year and 6 months professional experience if we include my internships. So my first internship, so I first interned at Dice. It's a startup based in Makati. Mainly the tech stack we use was like PHP, Laravel. Yeah, and then my next company is Erdify, which is a fintech startup based in Singapore. The tech stack they use most mainly in Python. Thank God it's Python. So Python, Django, Django REST, Django FSM, Django polymorphism. Uh, yeah, it's this is like the first company where my first international experience, like my first I mean not international, my first multinational team experience. Because my previous company it was mostly Filipinos, but here I was working on a team with like Vietnamese, Indonesians, Singaporeans. Was there a Singaporean? I don't remember. Yeah, with Vietnamese, Indonesians, fellow Filipinos, and our CEO is like UK, like English. So yeah, a Brit. Our CEO was like a Brit. Uh, so yeah, it was my first experience, first exposure to like a multinational team. And then my current company is a utility. It's not a startup. They've been around for a while. I've been maintaining Instaff. Instaff is like an app that's like more than 10 years old. So like I'm about no not more than, but like about 10 years old. A decade. It's a decade old. So yeah, I'm maintaining like an app that's quite old. Mm, but they have a startup culture. A startup culture meaning they have a flat structure. So normally when companies get big, right, you have like the CEO, you have the VP of engineering, then you have like the tech lead or something, and then you have manager, and then manager and manager, and you have like, and then you're here, you're here, you're the dev, you're here, you're like at the very very low end, right? That's normally what happens when a company gets big. There's like bureaucracy, right? There's like a hierarchy of positions and management, right? But in my current company, it's a flat structure. Uh, I don't really have a manager, as far as I remember. No. Yep. So it's like devs, and then we're reporting directly to the CTO. I actually prefer that. It's just personal preference over working in like a very large company. I prefer working in small teams. Okay. Mm, so yeah. So if we go back to the previous slide, right here. So I got in just to put in into context. My total experience is 1 year and 6 months. In that time frame, I got offers from 3 companies. I mean not off. I got offers more than that. I mean like I got hired. What's the term? What's the term? So I've been to three companies within that time frame, and I was applying for jobs on a very bad tech market. So this is why I think I'm qualified to give this talk. Yeah. So if you're wondering if I'm even qualified to give this talk, yeah, this is why I think I'm qualified to give this talk. So are you guys excited? Are you guys excited to learn like what I've learned? And I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing you guys what I've learned, and I want to share. I want to share with you guys what I've learned. So are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Okay. Then, so before we answer the question, what are tech companies looking for in a talent, right? Let's first, let's first look at, let's first take a look, let's first take a look at the perception of the tech market. So like employees or like the people that are applying for jobs, they're mentioning that it's hard to, or not mentioning, I'm not sure if I even should. Maybe I'll wing it. I'll wing it. I'll probably not speak English during the talk because I'll be. I mean, yeah, I probably will not speak English throughout the talk. 'Cause my audience, they're not in. They're English speakers, but I think I would get my point better across if I'm not speaking English. You know, so it's hard to land a job. So like employees or yung mga applicants, it's so right now I'm gonna switch my tone to like informal. Like I want it to be informal. So applicants, sabi ng mga applicant, like it's hard to land a job because the market is saturated. So mahirap makahanap ng trabaho kasi ang daming competition, right? Pero employers or like those that are looking for people to fill in yung mga job, employers or like those that are looking for, but employers, yung perception nila sa stock market is like we are struggling to find talent. Nahihirapan daw silang maghanap ng tao. But if you think about it, it doesn't make sense, right? Because if there's like a lot of people, ang daming tao nag-a-apply, pero yung napili, nahihirapan silang pumili. Even though there's a lot of people that are applying, pero like na sa market ba, like ang daming tao na nag-a-apply sa market, but they're finding it really hard to find the person they're looking for. Yun. So, di ba, like, parang it doesn't make sense. If we think about it, how would I explain this? Yun. It doesn't make, I'm sweating actually. I'm sweating. You can see, I'm sweating, I'm nervous. I cannot believe this is how bad I am at public speaking, okay? I'm so bad at public speaking, guys. I'm so bad at public speaking. My air condition is like turned way down just so I don't sweat too much. see, see, I'm sweating. Oh my god. Oh. So moving forward. Yun. So we are struggling to find talent. Ito yung sabi ng mga naghahanap ng talent, right? So, pero like what does it mean? Like what does talent even mean? Like what are they looking for? Di ba ano yung hinahanap nila? Ba't sila nahihirapan hanapin yun? So, yung talent is equal to skilled. So, what does skilled mean? Di ba? Like, what does talent mean? What does skilled mean? If equal and talent skilled. So the thing about tech is hindi siya it's a skill-based profession. So think of tech this way na ako, let's say for example, meron akong plot ng land, meron akong lote, kumbaga, and I want to build a house. I wanna build my dream house doon sa lote na yon. Tapos meron akong dalawang candidates. The first one, Carpenter A. Si Carpenter A, ano siya? May PhD siya sa carpentry. Nag-BS, ano siya? BS, hindi ko, BS, may PhD siya sa field ng carpentry. Tapos, he's read books about it na he knows ano yung mga materials na gagamitin, yung paano mag-build ng strong foundation. Like, he knows the theory behind it. Alam niya how to cut costs kasi pag-aralan nila yun, like yung business side of it. Yun. Tapos, yun. Like, solid yung theoretical knowledge niya when it comes to carpentry. Yun yung si Carpenter A. Si Carpenter B naman, si Carpenter B, my other candidate, para makabuild ako ng house, right? Si Carpenter B, yung theoretical knowledge niya parang ganun lang, like sakto, like he knows enough, but not on a deep level. Kumbaga, like not on like a very theoretical level, like he knows enough. But like, what he brings to the table is yung tito niya kasi, yung uncle niya, yung tito niya, head carpenter. Head carpenter yung tito niya, tapos dinadala siya. Like, di ba, like, for example, may gig yung tito niya, may gagawin stuff. So, dinadala siya, and then, assistant siya ng tito niya. So, like, ang daming beses na yung nangyari na ganon, yung setup, like, and over time, nagkaroon siya ng idea how to build stuff. Di ba, how to build stuff, like, just by, through like, osmosis lang, by experience, like, being, like, out there and building stuff, tapos sunod na gig, build stuff, sunod na gig, build stuff. Pero silang dalawa, never pa silang naging head carpenter. I'm trying to find like a head carpenter. So first time nila to na sila yung tawag nito? Sila yung magli-lead, kumbaga, to build my house. So I'm looking for that. Kumbaga, tingin nyo, sino yung probably i-hire ko? Si Carpenter A or si Carpenter B? Chat. Sige nga, chat. Lagay kayo sa chat, A or B. A or B, who do you think will I hire? Yung mas mataas yung chance na i-hire ko. Diba? Oh, I am seeing a lot of Bs. Nice. See? This is what I mean. So, yung field ng tech is closer to carpentry. Or it's a skill-based na field. So they're looking for people na may idea how to build stuff, how to do things, kumbaga, over those na may theoretical knowledge. I'm not saying na hindi important yung theory. It's important. It's equally important. Pero like, there's a preference to skills, kumbaga. So talent equals to skill. Yun. There was like, it's the same thing with tech, right? It's the same thing with tech. If I was the company, if I'm a company, right? If I'm like the hiring manager or like the recruiter and I'm looking for talent, I'll probably choose the individual na sa resume niya or sa work experience niya, nakita ko na he's done stuff, kumbaga, na related sa business namin. So like for example, e-commerce yung company, tapos nakita ko yung candidate na may experience siya building e-commerce sa personal projects niya. Di ba? I'm more likely to pick him over other candidates. Parang ganun siya. Like, it's a skill-based field. Yun. Yeah. So, but before we... So, let's go back to the question. What are tech companies looking for? A talent. Ano ba tong skill? Like, what is this talent? What does it mean to be skilled? But before we answer that question, let's take a look muna how our tech interviews structured. So, this is like, if we know how tech interviews are structured, we might find a clue, right? We might find a clue. Ano ba yung hinahanap nila? Because like, yung tech interviews kasi, it's a way for companies to screen individuals, screen nila yung mga individuals para eventually yung pinaka last yung The candidate is the person they're looking for. So, yeah, para magkaroon tayo ng idea how they're looking for that one person na sa huli. Kumbaga, ah, ah, mm, ah. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to fumble. Okay, so yung typical tech interview process, it starts with the initial interview. So HR or recruiter, you don't really need to prep for this. You don't need to prep for this. Mga typical questions na i-ask nila is like, tell me about yourself. What are your weaknesses? Yun, like they can only ask you so many questions. Paulit-ulit lang yan the questions. Yung advice ko lang is whatever they ask you, right? HR recruiter, just remember it. Punta kayo sa YouTube, uh, paste whatever they ask you. Like for example, tell me about yourself. Lagay nyo sa YouTube, how to answer tell me about yourself questions. Yun yung preparation doon. It's yeah, madali lang to actually. Madali lang siyang aralin. Yung yung mahirap na part is yung technical interview. This is like this will take time. So you need to practice. This will take like the bulk of your time practicing. Kasi so yung technical interview, dalawa lang yan. It's either hindi naman dalawa pero yung pinaka-common ba is usually it's one of the two, is either a live coding or whiteboard style lead code question. So live coding, so imagine ikaw ako to, ito yung screen, computer screen, tapos there's a problem sa screen, right? Tapos nandito yung dev na nag-interview or like yung interviewer, like nakikita ko yung nandito yung face niya. Nakatingin siya sa akin, he's like observing me. Minsan hindi mo nakikita. Minsan actually hindi nakikita, pero like it's implied na nandun siya. Nandun siya, like he's looking at you, he's looking at you, he's like observing you. Tapos yun, ito yung screen, ito yung problem. Tapos my timer dito, like let's say 20 minutes or 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to solve the problem. Tapos yung webcam mo naka-on, right? The webcam is like looking at it. Tapos you have to solve the problem and you have to verbalize yung thought process mo. You have to talk while coding. Tapos may timer. Yung timer nakikita mo na countdown like 10 minutes is 9:59, 9:58. Diba? Like me explaining it and stressful na, diba? It's actually because it is. It's like very stressful. It's very stressful. Pero it's only stressful if you're not used to it. If hindi ka prepared, like I remember my first few times na nag-interview ako, and then I got these types of interviews, like I fumbled it. Like I always failed it. Every single time I failed it. But a lot of it is because I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Pero yeah, later I'll show you guys how to prep for this. Pero yun yung first. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. Pero yeah. Pero mabilis siya kasi like after let's say 10 minutes yung timer, right? 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, may idea ka na if pupunta ka na sa next round. So like it's very stressful, yes. Pero mabilis yung feedback niya. Mabilis yung feedback ba like 10 minutes lang yung nasayang sa oras mo, tapos parang may idea ka na if ever, you'll be proceeding to the next round or will you fail. Ganun. So yeah. Tapos yung other one is project-based take-home assignment. So parang ano siya, like they give you yung company, they give you like a specification. Bigyan ka nila ng spec. Sabihin nila, build this thing. And then bibigyan ka ng time frame, like 2-3 days. I mean, yung mga generous na companies, 1 week. Yun. So it's very laid back, chill. Like it's more of na take your time kind of thing. Na you're like free to do it at your own pace. Pero yung disadvantage lang nito is, let's say for example, binigyan ka ng 1 week, natapos mo yung task within that time frame, tapos ni-reject ka na lang. You just wasted like a week, kumbaga. Yun lang yun. Like again, it's a very chill, laid back, pero if you fail, malaki yung ano niya ba, like malaki yung opportunity cost niya. Yeah. So, nasa sa inyo lang yan. Like, pick your poison. Like, gusto nyo ba ng stress pero mabilis? Like, you get like quick feedback, or do you want chill, laid back, pero you waste a lot of time if you fail. Yeah, you waste time if you fail. Like, a lot of time. Yun. Yun. So, initial interview, technical interview, pag pumasa ka dito, the next round is usually behavioral. It's optional. May mga companies na may behavioral interview, may mga companies na wala. It depends. That's why it's optional. Again, this one, hindi mo kailangan, you don't really need to prep for this. This is easy. Just be a person. Just be like a decent human being. Kumbaga, maging decente ka lang. Don't be an asshole. Just speak truthfully. Kumbaga, like, just be honest. Bigyan ka nila ng situation. How would you handle it? Again, just be honest. Just be genuine. Yun lang naman. Yun lang yung advice ko. Like, just maging decente ka lang na tao. Don't be an asshole. And you will pass this. I've never really failed a behavioral interview. Yeah. I think I think behavioral interview is like one of the hardest to fail. Yeah. Mm. Tapos final interview, usually CTO yung kausap mo dito, CTO, CEO, or like VP of engineering. Yung pinakamataas na position, usually kausap mo dito sa company, yung pinakamataas na position. And it's mostly conversation. Like parang nag-uusap lang kayo. It's very chill. It's actually my favorite. Yung final interview, yung favorite ko is because it's very chill. It's like conversation lang siya. Usap lang kayo. Like, pero minsan they ask you questions like technical questions. Pero again, wala siyang, hindi siya stressful kasi ano, like it's parang like for example, sabihin nila na yung company namin, we have this problem. Sabihin natin na sa current project na binigay sa'yo, tapos nagkaroon ng ganitong problema, how would you solve it? Like, either technical or like behavioral question. Usually it's a mix of two. But like, yeah, how would you solve it? Like, for example, isang question na nakuha ko is like, during the conversation is like, parang, like for example, like, I have a site, yung website namin, tapos gusto ko na, I wanna allow yung users to customize the site. So gusto ko siyang lagyan ng theming, like, let's say dark mode. Gusto kong lagyan ng dark mode yung site namin. How would you handle it as a dev? Parang ganun. And then, may mga answers dito yung, like, if, if, dito nila makikita yung parang preference mo as a dev. Like, for example, if you're leaning towards, like, front-end stuff, usually yung answer mo dito is to store mo yung information from local storage, tapos, di ba, like, it's like a select field or a radio button field, tapos, store mo yung information sa local storage, tapos, and then when the user refreshes the page, ano siya, diba? Like, it's still there. Yung theme is still there. But like, another one is like session storage, like cookies or session storage. Like cookies or session cookies, like, isa-store mo siya sa session. So like, even if i-close ni user yung tab, but as long as they're within, nakalog in yung user, as long as nakalog in yung user and they change the dark mode, the theme, right? They change the theme to something else, yung theme will persist. Yun. And then if, again, meron ding solution na for example, database mo is-store yung information. Sa database mo is-store yung information such that every time na i-reload ng user yung page, di ba, it doesn't matter if nakalog in siya or nakalog out, mag-query dun sa database to get yung last na sinelect niya, and then yun yung makikita niya sa theme. Again, it depends sa'yo. Like, it depends like kung ano yung parang preference. Makikita nila yung like yung preference mo ba as a dev, like how you solve problems usually. Yun yung purpose nito. Like they wanna kind of get to know what type of, you know, dev you are, like, or dev, or like kung hindi man dev, like what type of like ano ba yung what are you leaning towards, kumbaga, ng mga topics. Tapos ano pa? Yeah, it's mostly conversational. It's very chill. It's very unlikely now you will fail this unless, yeah. Mm. I've failed a lot of final interviews, but I don't think it's because of my performance. A lot of it is because someone is more desperate than me. Someone was either more qualified or more desperate. Yeah. But like, I think if even field, I think I have like a good chance of like getting through this. interview. What else? I mean, you guys will have a good chance getting through this because it's yeah. The hardest one is like technical interview. It's a technical interview, uh, and then after the final interview, you get the offer. Uh, Again, this one is the typical interview process. It's not. It depends on the company. It doesn't mean that all companies will have this process. No, I'll give you an example. My first company, Dice, right? Yung interview nila, I got six steps before I got the offer. So, six, anim yun. Sa Iridify naman, sa second company ko, two, dalawa lang. I got two. So it's like initial contact, initial interview slash technical interview agad. Tapos yung final interview. I got dalawang steps lang and I already got the offer. Yun. Iridify. Tapos yung current company kay utility, ganito. Typical interview process yung kanila. Initial interview, may technical, may behavioral, may final interview. Yun, typical. Again, it depends on the company. Yun. Final interview, mostly cultural fit yan. Like, they're trying to see if kasi like, yung companies kasi they already have like established teams, right? It's like a puzzle. They're like trying to solve a puzzle and yung puzzle nila is yung team. So, they want someone that fits the puzzle, kumbaga. And they're trying to see if ikaw ba yun. That usually is the final interview. Kung hindi ka mapili, it's okay. That means you don't fit. And that means you don't fit sa puzzle nila. And that's okay. Kasi that would also mean na you would not enjoy working in that company. Di ba? Ganun. Isipin nyo na ganun yun. Kasi, yeah. Hindi ka mag-fit eh. So like, So it's okay if you failed the final interview. Rin lang naman, typical tech interview process. So, why tech interviews structured that way? They're looking for two things. Number one is yung problem solving skills mo and how you communicate the solution. And number two is proof of skills. Proof of skills. So like yung problem solving mo, skills is kind of like, yeah. Problem solving. So like the first one that they're looking for is problem solving, right? So how you yung ability mo to solve problems. So next slide, I'm gonna teach you how to develop this skill kasi this is what they're looking for. Like ito yung hinahanap nila, how to solve problems. So I want to help you develop that skill. So yeah, like how do you develop problem solving skills? Number one, stop relying on AI. Use it sparingly. Anong ibig sabihin nito? The thing about AI is that, let's say for example, yung professor niyo, di ba, like, kasi nasa university kayo, so yung professor niyo, binigyan kayo ng problem ng professor niyo, and yung, because of AI, I'm pretty sure yung instinct niyo is to copy the problem, paste it sa ChatGPT or any AI Claude ba, like ChatGPT, paste it sa ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT will answer the problem for you, tapos yung answer niya, i-copy niyo, tapos yun yung ibibigay niyo sa professor niyo. And then yung professor niyo asks another question. Ito yung problem niya, it's the same thing, copy the problem, lagay sa ChatGPT, ChatGPT will give you answers, copy the answer from ChatGPT, and then you give it back sa professor niyo. Now so, di ba, it's like problem solving. You think of it as like problem solving, di ba? Bigyan ka ng problem, tapos na-solve mo. It's like, na-solve mo siya using AI. But, I guess I wanna raise this question. Sino yung nag-i-improve? Every time na ginagawa mo yon, sino yung nag-i-improve ng problem solving skills niya? Is it you or is it the AI? Diba? Nag-i-improve ka ba sa problem solving skills mo whenever you're doing that? Diba hindi? You know why not? Because you're relying on AI. You're not even using your brain to solve the problem. So yung skills mo, yung problem solving skills mo, which is very important, this is what companies are looking for, hindi siya na-develop. Kumbaga. So yung mangyayari niyan is like, once mag-apply ka na for jobs, you're gonna be competing with people na they know how to solve problems using AI. They don't know how to... Ikaw, ganun din. Di ba? You know how to solve problems using AI. Pero tanggalin mo yung AI and you're like, you don't know how to solve problems at all. Kasi you did not develop the skill of problem solving. That's the thing, di ba? Like, so, yeah, like if you want to develop your problem solving skills more, AI is a crutch. Like, yes, it solves the problem, but it doesn't help you develop your skills more because you nagiging dependent ka doon. So try to use it sparingly, like, but don't fully depend on it, or else magde-deteriorate talaga yung skill mo. Again, tech is a skill-based technology, the skill-based field. Yung skills mo, they're very important. And you're using something na with the use of AI, you're kind of a parang short term siya na solution ba? It's a short term solution, but like long term, it's like it's harming yung growth mo. Like it harms your growth as a dev or as a someone in the tech industry. So yeah, yun. My first advice would be just to stop relying on AI. Number two is like next is like not number two. Next is like solving a problem is hard. The reason that it's so hard to solve a problem, hirap mag-solve ng problem, the reason for that is because first time yung nakita yung problem na yun. And that's okay. That's completely normal. It's normal to find problems na first time yung nakita for it to be hard. So again, kung kayo, binigyan kayo ng problem ng professor niyo and it's, kita nyo sa problem, how do I solve this? Ang hirap nito. The only reason na mahirap yun is because it's the first time you're solving that problem. Okay? Pag maraming beses mo nakita yung problem na yun and alam mo yung solution, that problem is like so easy. Like intuitive. Alam mo agad yung solution. Ganun yung problem solving eh. Like, you're trying to build yung intuition mo to solve problems. Hindi siya yung tipong may novel na problem tapos alam mo na agad yung solution. No! Pag novel yung problem, novel meaning first time mo nakita, you will struggle. 100% of the time, you will struggle. And that's normal. Actually, normal yan. And I want you guys to understand that is normal. So, how do you develop problem-solving skills? Yeah, dito yung core so how do you develop problem-solving skills? Number one is like get a problem for a specific topic. So, let's say for example, arrays. Let's say nag-struggle ka with arrays, like data structures, but data structures ng programming. Let's say nag-struggle ka sa arrays. Let's get a problem for that specific topic. Tapos, give yourself time, like 20 minutes. Tapos, try nyo i-solve yung problem. Try nyo i-solve yung problem. Tapos, pag hindi nyo na-solve, look at the solution or walk through. Pag hindi nyo na-solve, tingnan nyo yung solution. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break. Also, my throat is dry. Oh my god, my throat is dry. I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break and I'm gonna drink water. I'm gonna go back. Okay. As you can see, it's like it's like 40 minutes now. I'm actually really scared because like I'm halfway. I'm not even. Oh no, I'm still halfway. But I think I need to cut this time down to just 40 minutes. I don't know how I'll do it. I'll figure it out during the day of the talk. But I'm glad I did this run through. I can see that I'm spending so much time on like pointless things. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys. Nerves. I think during the day of the talk, right? I think I need a glass of water here, or like, yeah, I need to prepare like a glass of water. It's talking for this long really dries your mouth, and it doesn't help that my heart is beating. I'm nervous. Oh no, like it's not even the day of the talk yet, and I'm already so. Oh, but I cannot let my nerves get to me. I'm so bad at public speaking. I wish there was like, I wish it was taught like maybe like in elementary, primary school or high school, right? I wish public speaking was like really, really like drilled down into you. Like I think it's a very important skill, and it kind of sucks that I'm learning it now as an adult. I'm trying to, sorry, I'm trying to like develop that skill as an adult when I feel like this should be already developed when I was younger. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just my opinion on things. My opinion doesn't really matter. So, yeah, so nervous. Okay, so I'm gonna resume. Continue. So if you can't solve the problem, wag nyo nang, don't try to solve the problem for more than whatever time you give yourself. Like in 20 minutes, don't try to solve it for 40, for 50. No, stop. Di ba? Pag natapos yung timer mo, stop. Look at the solution. Tingnan nyo yung solution. Try to understand the solution. Dun, wag nyong i-memorize, okay? Understand the solution. Wag nyong i-memorize. Why does the solution solve the problem? What is the pattern for solving this type? Ito yung pinaka-importante, like pattern. Like there's on specific problems talaga, there's like a pattern how these types of problems are solved. Pag mag-gets nyo yung pattern, these types of problems become easy. And unless di nyo kasi mag-gets yung pattern, like why this type of solution solves this type of problems, mahihirapan talaga kayo to solve this problem. Tapos, after that, find a different problem with the same, so like diba, like tinry nyo na i-understand yung solution. After this, find a different problem, same topic, like kung arrays yung pinili nyo topic, same topic, arrays pa rin. Tapos go back to step 2. Yun. Diba? Go back to step 2, which is try to solve the problem again. Ulitin nyo lang yun until ma-solve nyo yung problem. Kasi pag na-solve nyo na yung problem, ibig sabihin nun, probably alam nyo na yung pattern to solve these types of problems. To confirm, di ba, try to solve another problem na similar scope, similar topic. Tapos, if consistent nyo na sa solve yung problem, that means alam nyo na yung pattern to solve that type of problems. So yeah, like, ganun yun eh. Like, if, for example, if sabihin natin na you see someone who's really good at solving problems, right? May problem silang binigay sa kanila, tapos na-solve nila almost instantly. It doesn't mean that they're smart. It doesn't have to do with kung gaano sila kagaling or gaano sila ka-intelligent. No, it has more to do with they've seen that problem before, or not the exact problem, but like a similar problem, same scope. Alam nila yung pattern to solve that problem. That's why when they see the problem again, like a different, like the same scope, pero like iba yung sabihin, iba yung given, iba yung words na ginamit, pero they intuitively alam nila instantly how to solve those types of problems. And you want to develop that skill. Kasi sa technical interview, yung ginagawa nila, they're giving you a problem, tapos kailangan mo siyang isolve, right? technical interviews, like it's usually like that. So like again, if you've seen that problem, solve mo siya. If you've never seen that problem, you will never be able to solve that kind of problem. If hindi mo alam yung pattern ba to solve that type of problems, mahihirapan ka talaga. Kaya dun ka talaga mahihirapan. So again, it's not because na bobo ka, or it's not because you're dumb. Okay, it's not because you're dumb. Like I want you guys to really internalize this. If you're struggling to solve hard problems, it's not because you're dumb, okay? It's because you've never seen that problem before. It's because you've never actually learned how to solve yung mga problems na yun. So if you're struggling with a hard problem, yung tip ko dun, like if you're struggling with a hard problem, go back. Like something medium difficulty. And if you're struggling to solve like a medium difficulty problem, go back something easy. Because the thing about medium problems, because it's just a combination of easy problems tapos easy things tapos the minix and match nila, tapos you get the problem with like for example, like the Leyte code, for example, Leyte code, which I'm pretty sure you guys know. Yung easy difficulty sa Leyte code is very specific. Like you have a problem like about arrays, right? About arrays. Tapos that's like an easy problem. Easy siya, not because it's easy, but because usually yung scope niya is specific to that kind of thing. Arrays lang. Pagdating yung sa medium, it's like a combination of these things. Combination of arrays, combinations of recursion, tapos yun. Tapos they mix and match. Tapos you get a problem na may multiple things, multiple scopes, multiple topics within that problem. So mahihirapan ka talaga if you, for example, if yung medium problem na to, it contains like problems about arrays, it contains problems about recursion. Kasi hindi mo alam paano mag-solve ng recursion, for example, recursion problems, mahihirapan ka. This problem will seem impossible to solve. But if you go back, diba? Again, go back. Ano, san ka ba nahirapan? Go back to easy. Try to solve recursion problems. Diba? Like, and then once na maging comfortable ka na solving these types of problems, right? So, and then you go back sa medium, array, tapos recursion. Diba? Hindi na siya ganun kahirap. It's actually not that hard now. Parang ganun. It's probably masasolve mo na yung problem. Kasi alam mo paano mag-solve ng arrays, alam mo paano mag-solve ng recursion. You get a problem na may mixture of both, you can probably solve that. Tapos, sa hard naman, hard difficulty ng Leyte code, it's a combination of medium and easy. Yeah. Sa medium, usually, mga trees na yan, dynamic programming, mga mix and match, yung mga ganun. Tapos pagdating mo sa hard, is like, multiple, it's not, again, it's hard because it's a mixture of like different ideas. Kung hindi mo alam yung how to solve yung specific ones, yung mga maliliit na things, mahihirapan ka. Pero like if you know how to solve like individually yung things na yung minix and match sa problem na yun, then you can probably solve it. I'm not a Leyte code god. I'm not a Leyte code god, but like, yeah, but I feel like you have to prep, like I feel like na Leyte code is like one of the better platforms to prep for para mahasa nyo talaga yung problem solving skills nyo. So recommended resources is Neat code tapos Leyte code. So Neat code, ito, like we can look at the link. You can look at the link of Neat code. This, just do this. Diba, punta kayo sa arrays, just solve this. Tapos pag matapos mo to, go to 2 pointers or something, like just follow this track. Just follow this track. And that's how you develop problem solving skills. Yeah. Like pag hindi mo to ma-solve, again, hindi mo to ma-solve, right? Meron dito. Hindi mo to ma-solve, go to the solution, my YouTube video, how to solve this problem. Or you can select it. Sorry. What language you're gonna use. Yun. Look at the solution. Let's go back dito. Sa arrays pa rin. Diba? Arrays pa rin. And then try to solve this. Hindi mo ma-solve. Look at the solution. And just repeat. Tapos kung maubusan ka ng problems dito, like go to Leyte code, Lead code. Right, go to lead code. Saan ba yun? You need to create an account. That sucks. Wala bang ano? Like you cannot see. That sucks. May lead code account ako, pero like, yeah, just create an account sa lead code. May lead code account ako, I just don't want to use it. No. Makikita nyo kasi na how bad I am at lead code. I don't really use lead code. I prefer neat code to prep. Pero again, kung maubusan ka ba ng problems sa neat code, go to lead code and dun ka kumuha ng problems and it's the same thing. Hindi nyo ma-solve, look at the solution, try to understand the solution, and just repeat. That's how you develop the skill ng problem solving, okay? Now, another one, if you remember, it's like problem solving, tapos you have to also communicate the solution. What am I doing wrong? Presenter view. Okay, I was like wondering. So, but you also need to learn how to communicate the solution. So, communicating the solution, yung tipong, why is this important? Kasi sa field kasi ng tech, you're not working alone. You're working with a team. So, you have devs, you have QAs, you have project managers. So, hindi lahat ng kausap mo is technical, right? So, you need to be able to learn to break complex things into simple ones, simple ideas para mag-gets nung kausap mo. And this is very important. Like for example, like my product manager yung job nila is to talk sa client, gather requirements, and then to give the requirements of dev, to communicate the requirements of dev. So mag-uusap kayo, sasabihin ng product manager, hey, yung client or yung user gusto nila ganito. Tapos ikaw as a dev, you need to have enough communication skills para masabi sa product manager, hey, imposible itong pinapagawa ng client because of this and that. Tapos kailangan mong ma-communicate ba siya in such a way na maintindihan nung someone na hindi siya technical person, pero maintindihan nila why absurd yung request or absurd yung requirements, and then provide alternatives, ano yung pwede nyo gawin na this and that, parang ganun. That's why I think this is very important. How to communicate the solution. As may times din na hindi product manager yung kausap mo, maybe yung tester yung kausap mo, yung QA. Kausap mo yung tester, sabi niya, hey, nasira to sa code. This is how to reproduce it. Do you have an idea bakit nasira to sa code? And then yun, communicate mo sa kanya. Again, since hindi technical, medyo technical yung mga QAs, pero like hindi sila ganun ka-technical ba compared if kausap mo is another dev. So you need to be able to communicate stuff sa kanila. Pag dev naman yung kausap mo, diba? Like you can go ham with the technicalities. Pero may cases din kasi na knowledge transfer. Like for example, may intern or like junior developer na papasok, and ikaw is medyo matagal ka na sa company and you need to be able to like give them an overview of the things na may question sila, but in such a way na maiintindihan nila kasi wala silang background knowledge on whatever thing you're working on. So you need to dumb it down, kumbaga. You need to dumb it down, make it easy for them to digest. So yun, whatever thing, that's like a very important skill, and yung skill na yun is very highly valued ng mga companies. It's like a highly valued skill. So how do you develop the skill? Communicating the solution. So get a problem for a specific topic, record yourself, verbalize mo yung thought process mo. Whatever you're thinking, you verbalize it, and then you just repeat. I don't really know how to do it any better. I don't know how do you practice it any better, but like it's just you just do it. You just do the thing, right? Yun. So sa akin, for example, what I did was how to develop this skill is just I did Twitch. Sa Twitch kasi, and then I do live coding in Twitch. So, and I explain yung thought process ko live. And I just do it enough times. Like if you go to like my VODs, right? If you go to like my VODs, I have like 78 videos. I've done it 78 times already. More than 78 times because meron pa akong mga ano, like mga VODs na hindi pa na napapublish publicly. But yun, like again, be creative how you're gonna train yung skill na to, but usually the only yeah, that's the way to train this is just record yourself, just verbalize yung thought process mo. Yeah. Yun yung first skill that they're looking for is problem solving and how you communicate the solution to that problem. So the next skill that they're looking for, the next thing that they're looking for, the next thing that they're looking for is proof of skills. So again, yung sinabi ko kanina, tech is a skill-based profession. It's closer to being a carpenter than being a doctor. So skills siya, okay? It's skills. So how do you get skills? how do you like develop yung skills? How do you give that impression sa companies na may skills ka? So kayo, I'm pretty sure you guys will lack work experience kakatapos like nasa university pa kayo. Like I'm not sure when you guys will graduate. Maybe this year or next year, I'm not sure. But like if you lack work experience, yung proof of skills mo are personal projects. There was a time sa akin na yung resume ko was yung work experience ko is just personal projects because I did not have work experience, right? Puro lang personal projects. And yun, again, like it's companies are trying to look for this. Kumbaga, so like you can do targeted na like for example, like if mag-apply ka sa again, like what I've mentioned before, if mag-apply ka sa e-commerce company, they would prefer you as a candidate, di ba? If sa resume mo or sa GitHub mo, like may proof na nakagawa ka na ng mga projects related to e-commerce. If search engine, yung like search engine yung company na yun is like search engine like Google, for example, they would prefer you if yung sa resume mo you have like you've built stuff na related to search engines, like how to build search, like mga search engines. Or if ano pa ba? Di ba, like Spotify, like if you gusto nyo mag-apply sa Spotify, I'm pretty sure na they will prefer you as a candidate if nakabuild ka na ng mga music players, you have idea how music codec works, like yung streaming of music. Di ba? Nagigets nyo ba? Like it's something like that na if gusto mo ng targeted kind of, na-target mo ba yung companies na gusto mong applyan, like try to build something similar sa kung ano man yung ibibigay nilang job sa'yo. Yeah. Yun lang. Naman, like yeah, yung proof of skills mo, their personal projects. And then I just wanna give you guys like like a warning, or not really a warning, but like a reminder na following tutorials is not equal to projects. Okay? Yeah, like yung manunod ka ng YouTube tapos follow along ka tapos ilalagay mo sa GitHub mo yung project na yan. No, those are not personal projects. Like it's good to do it if you're learning, pero like hindi siya maganda sa resume mo. Like companies will roll their eyes kasi alam nila na this is from a tutorial. Yeah, it's not building projects. Like building projects is ikaw mismo yung gumawa nun. You had the idea to do it, tas ikaw mismo yung gumawa nun. But don't worry, I'm here to help naman. Like how do you know what projects to build? So like simplify lang natin, like why do we build projects? Like ano yung purpose? Why do we build projects? Like it's number one, it's like to learn something. So isolated learning, like do not try to learn everything at once. So like you build a project to learn something. Like for example, if you want to learn TypeScript, build a project na use ng TypeScript and TypeScript only. Or kung hindi man TypeScript only, pwede kang gumamit ng ibang tech. Pero like yung primary thing na you're trying to learn is TypeScript. Yun, isolated learning. Or gusto mo mag-learn ng Go lang, primary thing, build a project, yung primary language na gagamit, yung primary technology na gagamitin mo code. And that's it. Like, yun, like isolated learning. This is very efficient, very effective then, kasi mabilis kang matututo by building stuff. And meron ka ring malalagay sa ano mo, sa not profile, but like sa meron kang proof of skills na you've done something na related to that. Like for example, if AWS, di ba? Like if you build something related to AWS, di ba? Tapos mag-apply ka for cloud engineer, na ano, tapos makita nila sa GitHub mo or sa resume mo na you have experience with cloud, with AWS, with Azure, for example. Di ba? Like mas naiinganyo sila kasi you've built stuff to learn the thing that na ginagamit nila as a company, right? So yeah, I'll give you guys an example. Yun, again, don't try to overcomplicate things. This is isa sa mga ginawa ko to learn TypeScript. You can see it's like last month, 3 weeks ago. Ito lang, it's very simple. This is very simple actually. Very simple na app, and ito lang yung ano niya. Yeah, like you can see yung birthday ko is October 15. You can see yung life mo in weeks, and this uses TypeScript. Like tingnan natin sa source, sa TS, canvas. Lang yan, di ba? Date index sa TS, yun. Di ba? It's just TypeScript. And the reason I built this app was because I wanted to learn TypeScript. Actually, I saw a Reddit post. May nakita akong Reddit post about this, and I thought this would be fun to build. This would be fun to build. So I thought, now, which technology do I want to use? I want to use TypeScript. Why do I want to use TypeScript? Because I want to learn TypeScript. Parang ganun. I want to learn TypeScript. You see? It's like mostly TypeScript. Other one is like, go 50ville. Makita nyo yung ano. It's pretty much just Go. And then tingnan natin yung ano, yung docs niya. It's just an API in Go. And I built this to learn Go. In fact, I built this during one of my streams when I was learning Golang. This is like my first project, the first proper project in Go that I built. And the main purpose was just to learn Go. Don't overcomplicate things. Nah, just just build something simple, build something fun. Nah, build something that excites you. Build something simple. Build something that excites you, especially when you're learning something. But like, what if you want to wow your employees? Yung employers, like you want to wow something. Because usually when you're trying to learn something, usually mga simple stuff yung i-build nyo dito. But like, at some point you have to build something more complex, right? So like, why build projects? Another one is like to solve a problem. So yeah, think of a problem na meron ka and try to build something that can solve that problem. Yun lang. And this wows employee. This is like your wow factor talaga. Like if you have a project na may ganun ka, this is like, yeah, this is like a wow factor talaga sa employers. So like, I'll give you an example of that. So ito yan, GH label. It's a tool. It's a CLI tool to help set up GitHub labels. But I'll show you why I built this tool. I'll show you guys why I built this tool. So before kasi I'll give you the problem. I'll give you the problem why I built this thing. So before I got employed sa current company, kasi I was unemployed for a while kasi again the job market was really bad. So what I did was like I went to like forums, and then I joined like mga communities. I joined like dev communities, like where they're like trying to build a team and then they're building stuff. They're trying to build a team and then they're building stuff. So there was this one team that I was in, like from the UK. Like it's a game dev team. So like we're building games, and we were mainly using GitHub, right? We're mainly using GitHub to collaborate, and then to make it easier to collaborate, right? How do I say it? We create labels para ma-organize ba yung ma-organize yung project. So like to organize like the issues, the pull requests and stuff, lalagyan mo siya ng label. Like for example, like this, like for example, like meron kang issue, this, like you have an issue, tapos you can add like labels. Like you can add labels like what's the priority, ano yung type niya, ano yung feature request, para pag makita ng ibang dev, parang really like looking at the code without looking at like the description, parang may idea agad sila. So it's a project management kind of tool to help manage projects. Kumbaga. Yeah, labels are like used to help manage to make it easy to manage projects. Kumbaga. So yun. But yung problem ko was like every time it was like we're a game dev team, right? Thus every time we created a new repo, like we're trying to build a new game, every single time yung labels hindi siya nagpe-persist. So like what I mean is that like hindi siya nagpe-persist. Like where's the labels? Hindi siya nagpe-persist. So like this thing are gone. They're gone. Tapos yung default, I'll show you the default. Like every time you create a new repo, you get the default stuff. Let's say for example mail. Let's go with mail. Labels. This is like the default GitHub labels. Every time you create a new project, you get the default. So hindi nagpe-transfer yung hindi nagpe-persist yung ginawa mong label. So what you have to do is you create a new label, diba? And then description, and then you have the color, and you create the label. You see how tedious this process is, right? Example, ito, ilan yung labels namin? Marami yung labels namin eh. Mayroon pa nga dito, right? Mayroon pa kami dito. And every single time we have to do it, right? So I thought this was annoying. This was very tedious. So I created a tool that just automates this process. So instead of doing that, what if we have a configuration file na dito, like for example, we have where is my config file? I don't have the config file. Where is it? There. Like we have a configuration file. Ilalagay lang nila yung config nila na ano yung name ng label, yung color ng label, yung description ng label. And then you just run this tool. Like you just run this tool, ipo-point mo lang siya sa name ng name ng repo, right? Point mo lang siya sa repo, and then lagyan mo lang ng access token mo because this is for authentication. And then you just run setup. You just run glabel setup, and it just works. Like you have a new project, I just run change ko lang yung repo where it's pointing, and then run glabel setup. Boom. Like ano siya? How do I say it? Like it's convenient. Like it's very convenient. It automates stuff. Yun yung purpose why I built this thing. I had a problem and I wanted to solve that problem because it was very annoying. Yung problem was very annoying. So I wanted to build a tool that automates it. Hindi na siya maging annoying. So yun, to solve a problem. So if nahihirapan kayo to build projects, for example, like nahihirapan kayo, like what problems do I even, ano yung mga problems? So like what if wala akong problema? So it's okay. Like you can focus on like building projects to learn stuff. Eventually, like once you're good enough, like hindi naman sa once you're good enough, but like eventually you will find things that are tedious sa'yo, and then magkakaroon ka ng inspiration to build something to solve that specific problem. It doesn't have to be your problems then, but I think na it's easier to build projects pag ikaw mismo yung may problema nun. Ikaw mismo yung may problem. Ikaw mismo ba, like, kasi you feel strongly about it. So mas malaki yung chance na matatapos mo actually yung project, and you're actually like push through and finish the project. Kasi it's something na ikaw mismo yung may problema, and you're like the first user. Ikaw yung user din no. So like you really know what you want, kumbaga. You know what you want, so you don't even need to gather requirements kasi yung ikaw mismo yung requirements, kumbaga. Yeah. Yun. Yeah, to learn something, to solve a problem. What else? So recommended resources, just GitHub. That's it. GitHub lang. Wala nang iba. GitHub lang, and whenever you're trying to learn stuff, right, stick to learning one programming language for at least 6 months. Don't try to learn everything at once. Simplify, like keep things simple. I think 6 months kasi it's like the Goldilocks zone for you to build to learn something. Like you learn the basics of something, and by that time you've already built stuff. Like if you're trying to learn Python, for example, by that point maybe mga ilang projects na yung nagawa mo. Like yeah, by that point, like you really know. Hindi naman sa you really know the language, but like you have an idea how to. I think if you've learned stick to one language for 6 months, I think enough na yun to get you hired. Anything less than that is like it's too short. Di ba yung mga nakikita nyo sa YouTube, like for example, like learn C++ in 3 hours. Nah, I don't think that na kaya mong ma-learn yung language in that amount of time. Like maybe yung syntax, pero like learning the language kasi talaga is like you can write the language without looking at the docs, kumbaga. Not all of it, pero like most of it. Like yung basic syntax niya, alam mo na intuitively. And this is important, especially sabihin natin na, di ba, like may interview, tapos binigyan ka ng interview question, tapos code this in whatever language you chose, let's say Python, code this in Python. Imagine if hindi mo alam yung syntax, right? You're like trying to code something. Ano nga yun? Paano nga yung if statement sa Python? How do you do for loops again? Diba? Like it wastes time. It wastes a lot of time sa interview. Lalo na kung may timer ka na 20 minutes or 10 minutes. 10 minutes, diba? Like you're wasting time just thinking about the syntax when dapat you're using that time to solve the problem. Nagigets niyo ba? Like, yeah. So I think it's better to actually like hasa kayo sa language to the point na you don't have to think about the syntax of the language. Intuitive na siya. So that whenever you're given a problem, yung focus ng brain niyo is to solve the problem and not to think about ano yung syntax. And again, the reason that it's better than to stick to one programming language and really learn it is para hindi kayo malito sa syntax. Because I'm pretty sure you've had cases like that na you're given a problem and you're like, ganito yun sa JavaScript, paano nga ulit yun sa Python? Yeah, you will have cases like, I don't want that. Again, that's, when nag-interview ka, that's like, you're wasting time. You're wasting time thinking about things that don't really matter. Like what matters is you solving the problem. Yun. And yeah, building projects, again, dun mahasa talaga. Like you using the language, building projects, mahasa talaga yung knowledge mo on that specific technology. So yeah, so special thanks to how I wrote my PowerPoint presentation. Like a lot of it is thanks to this guy. Si I forgot sino yung speaker, but like tingin na lang yung talk niya. It was so good. How to avoid that by PowerPoint. I really like yung talk. Yeah, restructure ko talaga yung slides ko. Like after I watched this talk, I'm like, oh, I'm doing it wrong. Yun. There's where to find me. I have no socials nor LinkedIn. You can find me at my GitHub ako. I do Twitch. I also like cafe hopping. So you can find me at cafes within Tacloban or outside Tacloban. I really like coffee hopping. Yeah. Tapos, if you have any questions, this is my email, business mail. This is my business phone number. And yeah, that was Q&A. Now I need to kind of, now I need to, okay. Now, I know I exceeded 40 minutes. It's like more than an hour. So like 40 plus 20, right? Probably like 1 hour 10. But a lot of it is because I went on a tangent a lot. I feel like I could, the ideal, talaga is 40 minutes. I think if I can compress that to 40 minutes, I'm not sure if I can do it. But I'll try again. Like, let me, guys, have a quick bathroom break lang. I think I drank a lot of water. And I also need to drink water. My lips are dry. My throat is dry. So yeah, I'll be right back real quick. My aircon is really cold, but I need to do it because I'm nervous. I'm not as nervous now. I've actually calmed down. Like, but initially I was really nervous. I was actually really feeling the nerves. Now I don't know how. I need to reach this kind of state on 2 days from now. I don't know how I can do that on command. I'll figure things out. Yeah, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Really cold. My AC. I've turned down the AC. I don't know what's the right temperature during the talk, but yeah, right now I'm really cold. So I made it warmer, a bit warmer. Hello, Tony TZY. Hello, hi. First time chatter. Thanks for dropping on my stream. Currently I'm prepping for a talk that I'll be doing 2 days from now. I know I'm a master at procrastination. I'm doing things last minute. I'm prepping for things last minute. Yeah, it's actually really. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm scared, but I have to do it. I have to get over this fear of public speaking. Yeah. So I've done like a quick run through. Uh, it took me more than an hour. Oh, Golang. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's so cool. I've been taking a break on learning Golang because this thing is like more, how they said, this like takes priority because it's like 2 days from now. But I'll get back to streaming Golang. I'm really glad that I, I'm glad that you find it like entertaining enough or interesting enough, like my streams. Yeah, it feels weird, man. It feels weird. It feels weird because like the reason that I started Twitch was just it's just to record my growth. Not my growth, but like my progress on things. Like I want to see where I started, right? Like, this is like, for example, when I'm learning Golang, day one, like I want to see how I I want to see like where I started, and then eventually how much I have improved since day one. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it in Twitch. I wanna, yeah, just documenting it. Right? I think it's fun. It's also like for me, like putting a camera on, right? Putting a camera on, and then how do I say it? There's like less likelihood that I will procrastinate. Because I have a tendency, dude. I have a tendency to procrastinate on things. But like I feel like having the camera on, it's like a hack. It's like a hack where now you have to perform. Now you're not allowed to procrastinate, and I can actually do stuff. I can actually do stuff. But yeah, but I've been slacking off. I've been slacking off on Golang, and but I'll get back to it at some point after the talk. But I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you dropped by. Thank you so much for dropping by. But anyways, I have to continue because I have to continue with my prep. Now that I've done a dry run, next is I wanna do the Zoom thing. Like I wanna practice it on Zoom, like with the slides, and then the camera is here. I don't know how to do that in Zoom, so I wanna figure out how to do that, and then I'm gonna do like a quick. Okay, did I save the stream? Sorry, I'm using Linux. OBS on Linux is, yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best. So yeah, okay. Stream is up. I'm going to go to Zoom. Zoom test meeting. I need to figure. Oh no, I need to figure out how to put the camera somewhere on the slides. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna join a meeting. Cancel launch meeting. Join from your browser. Okay, okay. Your name, MJ. What video? Loud this time. Okay, so my camera is being used by OBS right now. Should I close the camera on OBS? I'm not sure. I'll turn off my camera for now on OBS. How do I turn it off? How do I turn off my camera on OBS? Oh no, it's lagging. I can't. It's lagging. I don't have the best of PCs. Okay, it's not a. It's like 16 gig RAM. Yeah, it's good enough. I need to. If I maybe in the future if I have a budget, I'm planning to upgrade it, but not right now. Oh no, OBS lagged. I cannot do anything. It's still up. Sure. Sure. How do I say it? My Discord is private though. So can you send me your Discord instead? Can you send me your Discord instead? Discord is private. I actually don't have a public Discord. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I don't have a public. I usually just use Discord for my friends. It's just non-tech stuff. I don't have a Discord. I'm sorry. I have VODs. You can check out the VODs instead. Yeah, the VODs. If you have questions, you can just comment on my YouTube. Like, I have a YouTube where I put on my VODs because I have a very erratic schedule on Twitch. Like most of the time I how do I say it? I don't have a schedule on Twitch because I do this just for fun, just for myself. So maybe you can just go on the VODs instead and then just comment on it. Like if, for example, if you have things you want to ask about, the questions. Yeah. Like because I'm keeping my Discord private. It's just for friends. Like friends I can meet. Like because how do I say it? I'm the type of person that I prefer meeting people in person than online. So the way I see chats and texts and calls is just to ask someone to hang out. Like, hey, are you free this weekend? Can we hang out? Yeah, that's usually like the purpose of my Discord. I don't really do Discord groups and stuff. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe in the future, but like I don't have plans to do that like in the next couple days or next couple weeks. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it that you wanted to join. There's other people maybe that you can join that has their own community. Discord. I'm pretty sure there are like for example, I know one of like the creators that I really like is this guy, Anthony. This guy. Yeah, this guy. Like if you can figure out his Discord, like you can join his community. He's really good. Like when it comes to like learning Go, like I remember I was really struggling to kind of understand structs, like pointers and structs and stuff, and he was able to explain it in such a way that even me, like a dumb guy, like someone who's like was a small brain, right? I could actually understand it. Like, yeah, he's really good at explaining concepts, like in very simple, digestible way. Yeah, I look up to this guy. But yeah, OBS is lagging. Oh no. I cannot close OBS. Oh no. Uh, Oh my fucking god, I cannot close Discord. Wait, wait. Oh no. OBS is not responding, man. Like it's actually stressing me out. How do I close this? I have cancel. Cancel. Oh, Discord. Okay. Now it makes sense why I couldn't close it. Lol. Hmm. There. There. Okay. Fixed OBS. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that guy, Anthony, like he's such a cool guy. Like I actually really like how he explains things. Mm, I think about it, but again, Tony, I don't really use Discord for online stuff. It's mostly for meeting people offline because I want to touch grass, bro. I don't want to have like me pursuing tech is just a means to an end, but I feel like it's still important to kind of get out and meet people in real life. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But anyways, I'm sorry. Like I have to continue because I still have work later, so I need to get this working. The 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 thing. I need to get Zoom working. And then quick dry run again of my presentation. Okay. Stop video. Close the apps. Allow this time. Okay. Join audio, same as system. Recognize camera, same as system. I'll try. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Now. Join audio by the computer. Okay. Is there an anchor? Okay, but I need to figure. Okay, I need to share my. Do I need to create like an actual? Not disable. I think I need to create. Oh, Tony. The presentation. It's my first. My first tech talk. Talk. I'm really nervous. Uni. From where I live. Maybe I need to create an account for Zoom, and then I know I have an account on Zoom. I don't know what I use. Maybe I'll use this. Continue. Yeah, this is my throwaway account. Okay, okay, okay. I need to create a meeting. How do you create a meeting? How do you create a meeting? Schedule a meeting. How do you get into a meeting in Zoom? Just schedule, join, host, other, with video on. Screen share only. Then launch meeting and find your browser. Thank you, Tony. Allow. Now block. Then computer audio. Join audio, start video. All this time. It's okay. It's okay. So I need to share my screen and no. Chrome tab, this thing. Actually, maybe I should share my screen. Someone else's Zoom meeting. Entire screen. Okay, share. Oh no, I don't no. Here's a different screen. Cancel. I need to share only the slide. Can I share only the browser? Yeah, this one. Instead, I'm just sharing the browser. Yeah. And then share. Okay, I'm screen sharing. Can I view the how do I see the how view? Speaker view. Where is the view? Breakout rooms. Where is it? Where is it? Hide. Do I have like a link? Like can I do this and then maybe go to a different browser, right? Like here and then can I do this? Join the meeting. No, I cannot. Okay. I have a question. Like, how do you join a meeting in Zoom? How do you get the link for Zoom? Where is the link? Where is the link? Thanks. Allow this time. New share. How? How? Wait, cancel. Cancel. Invite. There. Invite. Email. No, copy URL. There. And then I'm gonna join. Do I need to log in? No, I don't need to log in. Launch meeting. Join from your browser. There. Test. Okay. Put MJ. Okay, I'm joining the meeting. What do I see? Okay, Zoom workplace. This is weird. There. Admit. And cancel. There. Okay. Okay, join audio by computer. All this time. News. Okay. So what can I see? So MJ is like the viewer. Actually, I can rename this to viewer. This is the viewer. Viewer. And then I want to share my screen. Window, right? Windows, this, I think. Okay, share. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. So what am I seeing on my viewer? That is weird. Screenshot. That's weird. Maybe because share screen. How about Chrome tab? This one. Okay. Oh wait, no. Oh, stop sharing. No. This one, share screen. Chrome tab. This one. Okay. What do I see? Okay, I see this. Okay, I see this. Now I need to have the camera somewhere here. So what happens if I do like presenter view here? Like for example, I have this, right? And then I do presenter view. Center view. What do they see? I'm confused now. Okay, this is what they see. They don't see the thing. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. View is side by side speaker. Ah, I guess it depends on the view. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Hmm. What if I turn off my camera in OBS? I'm gonna turn off my camera in OBS because I want to see what happens. Can I turn off my camera? Oh, I don't think that works because it's still taking in information from the camera. I'm just, you know. I know now how. I can just remove this. Is there a way to kind of? I need to. I know now. I can. No, I cannot create a new profile. How do I remove my camera without messing up my stuff? Do I delete it? Can I just do that? Or can I turn it off? Is there a way for me to turn it off? What if I turn it off? Like, for example, I'll figure it out later. I'll just turn off my camera for now. I'm gonna delete this and remove. Cannot remove it. Yes. Okay, so I've removed my camera for now. Now it's a Twitch audio now. I want to share my video all this time. And then I want to see, okay, this is how it will look in Zoom. It's blurry. I don't know why it's blurry. I think a lot of it has to do with, is there a way for me to improve my camera thing? Maybe I can, this video clip. Question is like, how do I hide on video participants? No. Auto rendering modes. I cannot change the video thing. Like I want to crop it. I want to crop the video, but like I don't know how to do it. Should I just blur it? I don't really want to blur it. It looks weird if I'm blurring it, right? I think it looks weird. I don't really know how, because I don't have control of the setup, right? I don't have control of the setup, so I don't know if they actually will see this. Hopefully this is how they see it, but probably since they can control it, it will be like this, right? Side by side gallery. But hopefully it's like this. I think I'll just talk to JP to have the setup kind of like this. So I'll have a quick bathroom break, and then I'm gonna. I hate it so much that it's blurry. I hate that Zoom blurs it. Why? Why is it blurry? I hate it so much. Mm, yeah, why is Zoom blurry? Yeah. It's like so blurry. Mm, okay. There's this option to, where is it? Same video. Where is it? I remember seeing that option somewhere. Uh, okay. Oh, I'm sharing this, right? I'm sharing this. And then not optimized for video clip. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back to the viewer. And it's the same thing. They're still blurred. Uh, okay, it's actually better. I think this is better. Oh, okay. So I need to set it up that it's not optimized for videos. Okay. I'm learning. Abuse speaker. Something like this. My webcam will be blurry, at least the PowerPoint is not blurry. Take a quick bathroom break. And then I'm gonna do like a quick run down, 30 minutes. I'm gonna aim for 30 to 40 minutes. Hopefully I can finish it within 40 minutes. Yeah. Actually, a quick bathroom break. Feel really cold. I feel cold. The temperature. I've already like increased the temperature, but it's still cold. Okay. So I'll have this kind of set up and I'm gonna stream this. Hmm? That is weird. Okay. I think I messed it up. Yeah. There. What is this portal? There. Much better. This is what they see. And okay, I'm gonna reset. Okay, I have 33 slides. I need to fit 33 slides in 40 minutes. Oh, oh my god. Can I record the Zoom meeting? Is there a way to record it? Actually, I think it will stop at some point. So I'm gonna reset the Zoom meeting so that I can reset the timer, right? Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Maybe that's how it works because there's like a timer, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna end it, end meeting for all, and then I'm gonna do a new meeting. Okay, and then I'm gonna start the video, and I'm gonna join audio by computer. Okay. And then need to share my screen. I want to share my screen. Cancel Chrome tab. There. Then this one. Stop sharing. Oh no. I think I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Share my screen. Yeah. Then join me. Ah, this is weird. I don't get it. Like why is it not working the way I want it to work? This is me, right? This is me, the host, okay? And then I want to share my screen. Not the presenter view. More like want to show the window. I wonder which one. Why? Gonna zoom. Well, Zoom meeting. Other. I'm sharing this. Share. And then I need to kind of I need to invite. How do I invite? Oh, it's wait, what? Share a tab instead. It's okay. I don't need to share the audio. I don't need to share the audio. Actually, no. I'm so not supposed to share the thing. Okay, I'm sharing this. Ah, okay, okay. I get it, I get it. Because it's a tab. It's a tab and it's still Chrome. How do I share my thing? I mean the link. Where is the link? Where is the link? Share. Oh, there. Share. It's not here. How do I share the meeting? I actually forgot how to share the meeting. I cannot believe it. I just did it and now I forgot. I'm sorry, I have a bird brain. What the hell? Oh wait, I think I found it. There, invites. Copy URL. And just join here. And then you join from your browser. Oh, not MJ. I'm gonna change the thing to rename to viewer. Viewer. Okay, cancel. There. And then new share. Share. There. This is what they're seeing. Okay, I'm gonna do this really quick. Last kind of practice. Maybe I'll do one more tomorrow, like some optimizations. Add slides, remove slides. I'm not still sure, but like I'll do like last minute preparation for tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna resume. Okay, so I'm Jay. I'm your speaker for today. So I'm here to answer the question: what are companies looking for in a tech talent? So yeah, let's move on. So this is just a graph. It doesn't really mean anything. This is not an accurate graph. This is just my perception of the tech market during the year 2020 to 2023. So there's this thing that happened during this time, like during the pandemic, right? So during the pandemic, like the tech market boomed. And the reason for that is, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but like one of the main reasons is that lockdown. Nag-lockdown nun, tapos people stopped going outside. They can't really go out kasi di ba, may COVID, so hindi sila makalabas. So people started using their phones more. People started using yung computers nila more. And they're more online than ever before. Di ba, dito yung nag-boom yung, dito nag-boom yung, like Netflix, for example. Netflix is staple na siya na yun. Pero I'm pretty sure before the pandemic, not a lot of people were using Netflix. Pero like, dun talaga nag-boom. Tapos Lazada din. Lazada, Shopee, Amazon, di ba? Di ba? Tapos meron pa, ano pa ba? Ang daming nag-boom noon. Like YouTube, Twitch, like halos lahat ng tech companies, they were getting a lot of users kasi nga, no one can get out. So like, yun, they can't really get out of their places. So yun, nag-boom yung tech market. So dito sa part na to, as you can see, like the thing, yung ganon, di ba yung ganon sa graph, if you go to YouTube during this time period, like mag-search kayo ng videos on YouTube, usually yung makikita nyo dito, yun yung mga videos about like how to be a web developer in 3 months, or like how to be like a software engineer in 4 months, how to, you know, di ba like you could say like ito yung usually nangyari, mga videos na makikita mo if mag-filter ka ba sa YouTube, tapos i-filter out mo during this time period. Tapos marami din yung mga videos about like day in the life of an intern in Spotify, day in the life of an intern in Amazon. Di ba like yun yung like parang like people are like showcasing how easy it was to get into the tech scene. Pero of course, not all good things last. Things that go up will eventually go down. So, yun nangyari, like after the pandemic, after nung not lockdown, diba, like people started going out more. So, nag-crash yung market, kind of like boom. Yung nangyari nun is, since people are going out, so like companies were losing users, so they had to kind of cut costs. Kasi yung demand is lowered, yung demand was lowered, yung interest rates then like, iba na. Pero like, so since yung demand was lower, tapos they had to cut costs, a lot of companies cut costs, sunod-sunod yun, layoffs. Yeah, if you remember sa mga news, di ba, puro layoffs yun. Tapos AI din, like AI I think was also a factor, like umuso yung AI during this time period. So like companies are like, why would we hire someone when an AI can do it, di ba? Can do their job. Yung parang ganun. Tapos, ano pa ba yung factors? At online jobs, like, because of online jobs, dati kasi, before like online jobs, like, for example, LinkedIn, mga online job boards like LinkedIn, before LinkedIn, for example, before online job applications, like, if we have like a company, take a company, for example, uh, they're lucky if makakuha sila ng 5 applicants. Like, 5. So, if ikaw yung nag-a-apply for a job, you have like 1 in 5 chance. Diba? So, tapos, sabihin natin, 10 yung nag-apply. Diba? 10 yung nag-apply. Let's say, medyo sikat yung company na yun. 10 yung nag-apply. So, like, ikaw, applicant ka, you have like 1 in 10 chance. Diba? Nagigets nyo? Pero, because of online job boards like LinkedIn, hindi lang naman LinkedIn, but like LinkedIn is like one of the main culprits. Diba? Like, and it's so easy to apply online. And yung nangyari is like, mag-post ng position yung company, sabihin natin na they're looking for someone. Within like the first few seconds, first few minutes, there's like 1,000 applicants na. So like, ikaw, you're trying to apply to this, right? You're applying to apply for a job. You have like 1 in 1,000 chance. Yeah. You know, it's like, it's not looking good. Yun. Ano pa ba? Ghost jobs then, I think, was also a factor. Like, may mga companies na they want to research the market, so naglalagay sila ng job boards pero wala silang intention to hire. So they just want to like do yung research, like for example yung HR, gusto nilang malaman like what people are looking for, ano yung mga skills ng mga tao currently sa market, mga ano. Like, they're just trying to do research, trying to get information, ay yung expected, for example, yung expected salary ng mga ano, para ma-adjust nila yung range ng salary range nila. Again, like, there's a lot of factors contributing to this, but like ghost jobs, meron yun. Like, this is prevalent. Like, job, ano siya, may job posting pero there's you will get nothing from it. Like, try ka mag-apply, zero. It's like silence. So, ano, it should be illegal, I know, pero like, wala kasi. Like, it's allowed. I don't know why it's allowed. Pero yun. So yun, ang daming factors, hindi lang yun. Like, there's other factors bakit gumanon yung market. Pero yun. There's a lot of other factors like layoffs, then like mainly layoffs. Like, yung layoffs kasi is like, yung nangyari sa layoffs is like, you have like talented people na natanggal sila sa jobs nila. Tapos, now they're in the market. They're like very talented. Tapos, desperate sila to get a job. So, tapos may mga fresh graduates, mga junior or fresh graduates, naghahanap sila ng jobs. And then yung kalaban nila sa market is yung mga talented. Yung may mga experience na. And kasama nila yun, nag-a-apply in this market kasi they're desperate for jobs kasi na-layoff nga sila. Yeah, it's the sad truth of, you know, today's job market. And ano ba? Yeah, around this time, like 2020, late 2022, late 2023, that's when I started applying for jobs. Yeah, that's when I started applying for jobs. That's why I think na maybe I can offer something. Kasi I guess I'll give a quick background na lang sa akin why I think I'm qualified to give this talk. So, who am I? So, I'm a human software engineer na I specialize in Python. Total experience ko is 1 year and 6 months. So, first internship ko is DICE, 205. Second internship ko is Erudify, is a startup in Singapore, and then currently employed ako sa Utility, startup which kind of, yun. So, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I've been to 3 companies within my experience of like, work experience of like 1 year and 6 months. So that's why I think I'm qualified to give this talk. Because I remember I started applying when the market was really, really bad. But even then, I still got a job. So yeah. Are you guys excited? Sino dito excited? Sino? Raise your hand if you're excited. Okay. Wala? Sige, alis na lang. Bye. No, no, no. Okay. Okay lang naman di kayo excited. I am excited to give this talk. I mean, this is my first talk, so excited all. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but it is what it is. Yun. So, perception of the tech market. So, before natin i-answer yung question, which is, what are tech companies looking for? Tingnan muna natin like how people perceive the tech market. So, yung employees, sila yung mga nag-a-apply for jobs. Sabi nila, ang hirap daw makakuha ng trabaho kasi ang daming competition, diba? The market is saturated. Diba? Like, nasabi ko na yung factors kanina, layoffs, AI, tapos ang daming tao na nag-a-apply. So yun, mahirap daw makahanap ng job. And valid naman, valid tong sinasabi nila na mahirap nga. It's a bad market today. Pero sabi naman ng employer, yung mga nag-ahanap ng mga tao to fill in the positions, diba? Sabi nila, we are struggling to find talent. Diba? It doesn't make sense. Like, ang daming nag-a-apply for jobs. There's like a huge supply of people applying for jobs. Pero, nahihirapan silang to find the right people to fill in the positions. Diba? Like, it doesn't make sense. Ang dami nila, like, they have a lot of people to choose from, pero for some reason, they're struggling. They're struggling to find talent. So, yun. But pero yun, like, what does talent even mean in the first place? So, talent means skilled. Skilled. Tech kasi is a skill-based profession. Ano siya? It's closer sa carpenter, sa pagiging carpentero than being a doctor. I'll help you paint a picture what I mean. So, like, sabihin natin, you have like I'm looking for a carpenter. Sabihin natin, I'm looking for a carpenter. Meron akong plot of land, di ba? Na gusto kong gumawa ng bahay. Gusto kong magpagawa ng bahay. So, I have two candidates na pagpipilian ko. The first one, si Carpenter A, meron siyang theoretical knowledge to kind of to build stuff. Like, alam niya yung theory behind building stuff. Like, alam niya yung mga materials na gagamitin, yung concrete, what type of concrete, metal bars, gagamit ka ba ng kahoy, alam niya paano gumawa ng foundation. Like, he has all this theoretical knowledge, kumbaga. Alam din niya, like, paano mag-budget, like, which materials to use, ano yung durable materials, like, which materials last, what type of paint to use, yung ganun, like, grabe yung knowledge niya. It's like, may PhD siya in carpentry, for example. Yun. Pero, yun si Carpenter A. Si Carpenter A yun. Tapos si Carpenter B naman, di ba? Si Carpenter B, yung theoretical knowledge niya is like, yung parang, may alam siya, like, he has like, maybe, may konting knowledge. Like, hindi, like, it's enough, kumbaga, it's like enough knowledge, theoretical knowledge, pero hindi siya yung solid na theoretical knowledge. Pero what he has going through though is, yung tito niya kasi, si Carpenter B, yung tito niya is like a head carpenter. Tapos head carpenter meaning, yung parang nagli-lead ba to mga jobs and building stuff. Tapos sinasama niya yung umangkon niya, sinasama niya. Tapos, as an assistant, kumbaga, so like they build stuff. Tapos eventually si Carpenter B, ang daming beses na nangyari na yung eventually parang nag-build up yung experience niya kasi palagi siyang nasama sa tito niya na whenever they're building something, diba, building a house, building a chair, whatever they're building, tas eventually nagkakaroon na siya ng idea how to build a house. Kumbaga, so like meron siyang parang skills to build a house. And he has like a proof of that kasi may past experience siya. Pero like, ngayon naman, diba, I'm the one who's hiring, diba? I'm the one who's hiring kung sino yung gusto kong gumawa ng bahay ko. So, kayo, like, let's say, for example, kayo yung mag-hire. Sino yung i-hire nyo? Carpenter A or Carpenter B? Sige daw, lagay nyo sa chat. Lagay nyo, like A or B. I want to see, I'm actually curious kung sino yung i-hire nyo. Kung kayo yung nasa position ko, who would you hire? Di ba? Ang dami ko nakikitang V. I'm seeing a lot of Vs. Di ba? It's the same thing with tech. It's the same thing with tech na yun. That's what our companies are looking for. Someone that can do the job. They're getting paid to do the job, so they'd rather prefer hiring someone with skills. So yun, let's simplify lang natin yun na let's not overcomplicate things. Mamaya, let's talk about this. Like, what does skills even mean? Like, yeah. Mamaya, like, pero before that, tingnan muna natin like how tech interviews are structured. Bakit importante itong malaman is, di ba, like, daming applicants kasi, like, companies are getting a lot of applicants na nag-a-apply sa kanila. Pero they have to screen yung people, right? Because they want to find the right person to do the job. So they usually screen them using yung mga interviews via the interview process. So if malaman natin, like, if we're like aware how it's structured, like how tech interviews are structured, maybe, just maybe, di ba, may idea tayo, ano ba yung ini-screen nila? Like, why are tech interviews structured that way? Like, ano ba yung hinahanap nila sa isang candidate? So yun. So yung typical tech interview process is initial interview, HR or recruiter. You don't really need to prep for this. Like, madali lang to actually. Typical questions na makukuha mo dito is like, tell me about yourself. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Ganun questions. Yung advice ko sa inyo, if you wanna nail this step, is alalanin nyo lang yung tinanong nung HR or recruiter. Punta kayo sa YouTube, i-paste nyo yung question, or like, sabihin nyo lang sa YouTube na, how to answer, tell me about yourself. Yun lang. Yeah, yun lang, ganun lang. That's why I don't think na mahirap siya. It's actually one of the easiest na step. It's very unlikely na mag-fail ka dito. Pero like, yung second step, which is the technical interview, this is like, dito ka babagsak. Ito yung mahirap na part. Ito yung mahirap na part. So yung technical interview, usually, one or the other lang to. Usually, I'm not saying all companies do this. I'm just saying na ito yung average, kumbaga, what they usually do. Number one, one of the things they might let you do during this step is live coding. So whiteboard style lead code questions. So, okay, imagine this. Okay, meron kang, ako yung nag-a-apply for a job. Tapos ako yung ini-interview. Ito yung computer ko, monitor ko ito. Right? Tapos yung webcam ko naka-on, nakikita ko na naka-on yung webcam ko. Tapos yung interviewer nandito, yung icon niya, tapos is looking at me via yung webcam ko. Right? Tapos may timer ako dito, like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Yung problem nandito sa gitna, like may problem ako dito and I have to solve that problem within the time limit. Like kung sabihin natin 10 minutes, I have to solve the problem within 10 minutes. Tapos, isa pa doon, I have to code and I have to explain yung thought process ko. Kailangan kong sabihin ano nangyayari sa utak ko, like while I'm coding. Now, gusto kong malaman, are you guys stressed? Nasa-stress ba kayo sa explanation ko? And I'm glad na you're stressed, na aware kayo na stressed kayo. Kasi yung interview na to is very stressful. It's actually very stressful. Lalo na yung first few technical interviews nyo, you will fail it. I can guarantee it, you will fail it. Yun yung nangyari sa akin. I failed a lot of technical interviews before ko siya na-gets, like how to do it. Pero yun na nga, it's very stressful. Pero yung main advantage itong type of question nito is, malalaman mo agad if you failed. Kasi like within the 10 minutes, sabihin natin natapos yung 10 minutes, right, na time mo. After 10 minutes, alam mo na agad. Based on how you performed, alam mo na agad, oh shit, I think I failed. Yeah. So, mabilis yung feedback niya. It's very stressful in the moment, pero yung feedback niya, whether or not makakalusot ka ba sa next round or did you fail, mabilis yung feedback. So, that's why, yun. It's not all that bad. Yung pangalawa naman is project-based take-home assignment, which is, bibigyan ka nila ng specifications sa may project, meron kang document, tapos may steps doon, like ano gusto nila na features sa app na ipapabuild sa'yo, and then, you just have to build it. Bibigyan ka nila ng maybe 2 weeks if generous sila, but usually mga 3 days yan, 3, 4, 5 days, or maybe a week. Depende sa company kung anong trip nila. Gap Labs, for example, 2 days yung binigay sa akin. 2 days yung binigay nila sa akin to build something. 2 days lang. I wish it was longer. Pero again, it depends on the company. Pero yun, di ba, since it's on your own pace siya, like you build stuff, tapos you work on it sa pace mo, di ba? Like it's less stressful than yung lead code style, di ba? Yung kanina, yung whiteboard, yung may, yeah, less stressful siya, di ba? Pero yung, I'm seeing a lot of people dito parang smiling. Kasi ito yung preference lang. Pero yung problem ko lang dito is, let's say for example, yung binigay na time limit sa'yo is 2 weeks. Tapos natapos mo yung project, let's say within 2 weeks, within the time frame natapos mo yung project. And then, hindi nila tinanggap yung, like you failed. Sabi na binigyan ka ng rejection letter or they ghosted you, whatever. You just wasted 2 weeks. Yun lang yung problem ko dito. It's like, yes, very less stressful siya on your own pace, on your own time. Pero yung feedback niya, whether or not you get the job, whether or not makapasok ka sa next step, yeah, matagal. Matagal yung feedback. Yun lang yung problema ko sa kanya. So, it's more like pick your poison kind of thing. Gusto mo ba ng stress pero mabilis yung feedback, or do you want less stress pero mabagal yung feedback? So, yun na lang yun. Some companies let you choose kung ano yung gusto mong style na interview. Yung iba, you don't have a choice. Actually, most of them wala kang choice. Pero may mga companies na they let you choose. Yun. Tapos, optionally, they give you like a behavioral interview type of question. Dito, you don't really need to prep for this. This is relatively easy. Just be honest. Yung advice ko lang sa inyo, just be honest during this interview. Yeah, just be honest. Don't be a dick. Just be a decent human being and you will pass this. Yun lang. Yeah, pag decente ka na tao, you know how to work with people, you know how to work with a team, probably makakapasa ka dito. If you're an asshole na, na yeah, if madali kang maka-work ba, like yun yung hinahanap nila dito, like how well you handle stress, how well you handle problems, can you work in a team, how well can you handle criticism, yun lang naman. I don't think it's something you can learn overnight. Pero if you made an effort trying to be a better person every single day, madali lang actually. It's like one of the easiest types of interview. Yun. Tapos lastly is the final interview. Dito makakausap mo yung yung highest position sa company, so like either CEO, CTO, VP of engineering, or yung lead, maybe yung lead. Yeah. And dito it's the most fun. Para sa akin, in my opinion, it's like the most fun interview kasi ano siya, conversational lang. This one is again very unlikely nga babagsak ka dito. Usually by this point may idea na sila if they want to hire you or not. Yeah, based on yung pinakano talaga is like yung technical talaga. Like if you even have the skills in the first place. Yung final interview is more like cultural fit. Like kasi like software development kasi usually it's done on a team. So whenever they have a company, like they already have a well-established team. So like parang isipin nyo may puzzle, and then may puzzle na, and yung puzzle pieces na yun yung members ng company, ng members ng team that keeps the company running, right? So they're trying to find someone who fits the puzzle. And if you fit the puzzle, the theme that they have, like your cultural fit, 10 times out of 10 you will get hired. Yeah, 100% of the time you will get hired if you fit the puzzle. Yun lang naman. And that's why I think if ever ma-reject ka dito, like if ever you fail the final interview, don't let it get to you. It just means na you were not a fit. Like they don't think na you will fit sa team nila. And that's okay. Kasi that would also mean na if ever na-hire ka man dun, you will hate the job kasi you don't fit the team. Yeah, so again, it's okay. So yun. Just take it too hard. Na if you ever fail this, it's okay. Yun. As after the final interview is the offer, and this is where you get the contract. Na may dun yung offer nila sa iyo, and then they will ask you, are you okay with this? Yung contract, like babasahin mo. Ang dami nun. I don't read the contract. I read some of it, but yung importante lang sa akin is usually yung salary offer. Pero yeah, ito yun, offer stage, and congrats if you accepted the offer, congrats, may trabaho ka. Yun. So why are tech interviews structured that way? Yun yung question, di ba? Like, why? Yun. they're looking for two things mainly. Number one is yung problem solving skills mo and how you communicate that, how you communicate yung solution, how you solve the problem. And the other one is proof of skills. Okay, let's expand on this. Ano ba yung hinahanap nila? Di ba? Like, we can, again, the question, like, what are companies looking for? It boils down to these two. So, problem solving. So, problem solving is simple. Right? Paano mo, like, you're given a problem, you solve it. Bakit importante yung problem solving? Actually, in tech kasi, people think na it's about coding. Well, actually, it's not. Yung core ng tech is problem solving. So, yung technology na ginamit mo is just a means to an end. It's just how you solve the problem. So, like, if you can solve the problem without relying on tech, okay lang. No one, the important part is you solving the problem. So, yeah, like, this is like a very valuable skill that companies are looking for. So, nextly, I want to talk about like how do you develop this skill of problem solving. So number one is you should stop relying on AI. Okay, so don't worry, I'll expand on it. Kung bakit you have to stop relying on AI. So let's say may professor ka, right? Professor ka, di ba, university, may professor ka, they give you a problem, you're tasked to solve it. Yung ginawa mo is like you copy the problem, you paste it on ChatGPT, yung answer ng ChatGPT, binigay mo sa professor, yes, you get an A kasi na-solve mo yung problem. Yung professor mo, again, gives you another problem. Again, what you do is you copy the problem, you paste it in ChatGPT, ChatGPT reads the problem, gives you the solution, you get the solution or answer, then you give it back to professor, yeah, you get an A. You solve the problem, you get an A. Now, yung question ko is, sino yung nade-develop yung skill niya in problem solving? Is it you or is it the AI? Diba? If you think about it, you're training the AI to be better. As ikaw, you're not getting any better. Because you're not solving the problem. You're letting the AI solve it for you. And that's why if yung main advice ko talaga is like if you want to develop problem solving skills is you have to stop relying on AI, actually try and solve the problem. Mamaya, I'll show you how to develop it. Pero like, I think the first step is actually solving the problem yourself. Yun lang naman. And I wanna, I guess, give you this, ano lang na, I just wanna say this na, problem solving is hard. It's really hard. But it's only hard if it's the first time you're solving that problem. What does that mean? Meaning not if you've seen the problem before and you know how to solve that type of problem, it's actually really easy. Like, yung intuitive, like makita mo yung problem, boom, instant, alam mo na agad yung solution. You know why? Because it's not the first time you're trying to solve that problem. Mahirap lang ang problem solving if first time mo ginagawa yun to that specific problem. Okay? So, yun lang naman, yun yung core nun. Like how to develop problem solving skills is yun, just remember this na if nahihirapan ka to solve a problem, it's not because you're dumb, it's not because bobo ka or whatever you tell yourself, diba? It's not because of that. It's because it's the first time you're seeing that problem. So how do we develop problem solving skills? Number one, get a problem for a specific topic, diba? Kuha kayo ng problema, whatever problems, like for example arrays, about arrays, nahihirapan kayo sa arrays, kuha kayo ng problem related sa arrays, and then time yourself 10, 20 minutes, try mo i-solve yung problem na yon. Tapos pag hindi mo ma-solve yung problem, look at the solution, yung walkthrough, try mo i-understand yung solution. Do not memorize. Again, try to understand, huwag niyong i-memorize. Try to answer this question, why does the solution solve the problem? What is the pattern of solving this type of problem? Ito yung pinaka-importante. Like, pattern. Like, if alam mo kasi yung pattern, like, yung pattern, like, of the solution, like, why this solution solve this problem, dito mo makukuha yung intuitive problem-solving nature na pag makita mo yung problem na to, alam mo na agad yung solution. Pero it takes a while to get to this point. Okay? Gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na hindi mo to magagawa the first time. The first tinry mo to, yung steps na to, di mo magagawa to. Like, it takes a while. It takes a lot of reiterations. Kasi you need to give your brain time to see the patterns in the first place. Di ba? Kailangan pa ulit-ulit mong makikita to before ma-recognize ng brain mo yung pattern. So like, after that, di ba? Like, pag hindi mo siya ma-solve, di ba? Like, tinry mo i-understand yung solution, kuha ka ng ibang problem na within the scope. Like, for example, erase pa rin, pero like, ibang problem. And then go back to step 2. What is step 2? Time yourself, try to solve the problem. Tapos ulitin mo lang to, ulitin mo lang to until ma-develop mo yung intuition na makita mo yung problem and alam mo na agad yung solution. Bakit alam mo na agad yung solution? Because you've trained yourself, you've trained your brain to see the pattern in solving these types of problems. Ganun lang naman siya. And this doesn't apply to just programming, this applies to math. Like, for example, nahihirapan ka sa differential equations. Diba? Kuha ka ng problem about differential equations, try mo i-solve, di mo ma-solve. Try mo ma-solve, di mo ma-solve. Tingnan mo yung solution. Diba? Tingnan mo yung solution, try mo intindihin kung bakit yung solution ganon. Kuha ka ng ibang problem about differential equations. Try mo ulit. Like, ganun lang. Until magets mo ang differential equations. Or limits, ano ba, math. Or number theory, or GCF, LCD sa number theory, or maybe game theory. Diba? Like, diba? Like, it's, yeah. I think people think it's hard kasi they think it's hard. But if you just think of it na mahirap siya kasi hindi mo pa alam yung pattern, how to solve these types of problems, diba? It gets actually like digestible, diba? You break it down, diba? Like, and it's like, actually, hindi naman pala siya ganun kahirap. It's just hindi ko pa alam yung pattern to solve this type of problems. Yun. But this is how you develop problem solving skills. Recommended resources ko is NeetCode. I really like NeetCode. Check nyo lang yung site na yan. Yeah. Ito yung ginamit ko to prep mainly for technical interviews, NeetCode. Tapos pero minsan kasi kulang, yung free niya is enough, pero like may mga, pag nakulangan kayo sa questions, sa mga problems ba, punta lang kayo sa LeetCode, hanapin nyo yung, like for example, arrays, nahirapan kayo sa arrays, or nahirapan kayo sa dynamic programming, tapos kulang yung mga examples sa LeetCode, nakukulangan kayo, punta kayo sa LeetCode, search nyo lang yung dynamic programming, kung doon kayo nahihirapan, tapos, yun, just do the steps na sinabi ko. Again, it's not hard. People just think it's hard, but actually it's learnable. It's a skill. It's learnable. Ayun. The next one is like communicating the solution. So, bakit to importante how you communicate the solution? Kasi again, 'di ba sinabi ko kanina na tech is a team kayo. Hindi ka mag-isa naggagawa ng program kasi like the reason that may mga companies in the first place is because they're trying to sell you something, they're trying to sell a product, and usually yung product na yun is very complex kasi yung problem is complex, so the product to solve the problem is complex. Sabihin natin YouTube, for example, di ba? YouTube is, di ko alam ilan yung employees nila, pero marami sila. Marami sila. Like Google, Alphabet, di ba? Like marami yung employees nila, like more than one. More than one at least. Pero since marami yung employees, meron kang team members, like you have to kind of develop that skill to communicate yung thought process mo. Why is it important? Kasi, especially, kung sabihin natin, may mga cases kasi na, like for example, you're talking to someone non-technical, like product manager. Yung product manager, yung job nila is to get requirements from the client. Tapos, kung ano man yung sinabi ng client, sasabihin nila sa dev. Tapos yung job ng dev is to say no. Sabihin nila, hey, itong request ng client, this is absurd, hindi natin ito pwede gawin. Pero again, if wala kang skill to communicate, bakit hindi posible yung pinapagawa sa'yo, or posible siya, pero it will take a lot of resources. Kaya it's not worth it, kumbaga, it's not worth sa dev time, yun. But you have to be able to do that, kumbaga. And yun. Tapos, yung isa pa is like, what if may dev kayo na bago, like, for example, ikaw, medyo matagal ka na sa company, tapos may bagong pumasok, like intern or junior, bagong hire, tapos kailangan mong i-show sa kanila yung app nyo, right? You have to show them yung app nyo, and you have to be able to break down yung concepts into like very simple, digestible tidbits para maintindihan nila ano ba yung ginagawa mo. Kasi wala silang background. Like, you've been working on this thing for like months to years. Tapos sila, like, wala silang idea. Like, it's their first time seeing this thing. So, like, paano mapabilis yung process to onboard them para mapabilis ba yung process na maka-work sila with you on a team, maintindihan nila agad. You have to be able to communicate complex things into very simple, digestible ano. Ganun yung ano, communicating the solution. Diba, remember yung technical interview, yung whiteboard interview, yung may lead code, you're, nagtotalk ka while you're coding, ito yung hinahanap nila. Same thing dito sa final interview or sa initial interview, sa behavioral interview, tinetest talaga nila like how well can you communicate with someone. Kung, diba, how well can you articulate yung thoughts mo. It's a very important skill. Yun yung hinahanap nila. Yeah. So how do you develop that skill to communicate the solution? Get a problem, same thing kanina, problem solving, get a problem-specific topic, get a camera, record nyo lang yung sarili nyo, verbalize yung thought process nyo, and then you just repeat. I'm sorry, like, I don't really know of any other effective way, but just do that. Sa case ko, what I did was Twitch. The reason why I started my Twitch channel was, yung Twitch kasi is like, you know, alam mo yung YouTube, right? YouTube is like recorded, tapos in-edit mo yung videos mo. Twitch is like live. Parang YouTube, but think of it as like live. So you stream. And yung purpose nun was just, because I realized how bad I was with communicating yung solution. Like, I can solve the problem, pero nahihirapan ako sa talking part. Like, yung while coding, tapos nagsasalita ako, it was so hard for me. So, yung ginawa ko is, I started a Twitch channel, and I just did that. And nagko-code ako, and I'm talking while I'm coding. And yeah, it really helped me. I think right now, I'm better at interviewing, at technical interviews, simply because I started my Twitch channel. Yun. Again, just be creative. You can do whatever. Hindi naman, you don't have to start a Twitch channel. Sinabi ko lang yung what I did, diba? When I realized that this is like a very important skill, that's what I did. So yun. The other thing that they're looking for, yung mga companies, is yung proof of skills mo. Again, tech is a skill-based profession. They wanna be able to see na kaya mong gawin yung job with minimal training. Yun. So, but paano yung if you lack work experience, diba? Like kung fresh graduate ka, wala ka namang work experience, you have like zero professional experience. So yung proof of skills mo are personal projects, okay? These are things you build on your free time, yun yung magiging work experience mo. So, gusto ko lang na bigyan kayo ng reminder na following tutorials is not projects, okay? Yung my YouTube, tapos sasabihin doon na build an e-commerce app in 6 hours. Tapos follow along ka sa YouTube, diba? Follow along ka sa tutorial. Tapos after 6 hours or 8 hours, diba? May e-commerce app ka. Tapos ilalagay mo sa GitHub mo, no, that is not a project, okay? That's not a personal project. Yeah. Pag nakita yan ng employer, nakita yan ng employer and then they saw that tutorial na project, they will roll their eyes. And I'm sad, I'm sorry, pero you will not get to the next step, most probably. Kasi madali lang kasing malaman if someone, it's actually quite easy to tell if someone built the project on their own versus they built it with the help of a tutorial. Madali lang actually, kasi it's very common, like mga to-do apps, to-do apps, e-commerce, social media sites, calculator app, weather app. Paulit-ulit na lang, di ba? Yun. Pero don't worry, I'll tell you how to build projects, like what projects to build. So, why build projects? I think it's easier to answer that question. To answer like what projects to build is by answering this question, like why build projects in the first place. So, why do you build projects? One is like to learn something. Like for example, you're trying to learn like a technology, like gusto nyo mag-aral ng Python, for example, or JavaScript, for example. So you build something para mahasa yung knowledge nyo on that language. So yung pinaka-important na dito is like isolated learning. This is like the most important bit. Do not learn everything at once. If nagla-learn ka ng isang technology, like for example, you're learning AWS, kasi gusto mo maging cloud engineer or something, only learn AWS sa project na yun. When you're building the project specifically for learning AWS, wag niyong aralin yung AWS plus Python plus Go plus shell scripts plus SQL. Like, wag niyong aralin lahat in one project. Just focus on this thing that you're trying to learn. If AWS. Yun. So, example lang to ng mga personal projects na ginawa ko. Itong Sailu Life in Weeks, this is me practicing TypeScript. If tingnan nyo yung GitHub nito, tingnan nyo yung like what language did I use, it's mostly TypeScript. Kasi I built this app to oh shit. Died. OBS died. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the video capture? Yeah, it's anchor resolution is I forgot. I think it's this. Actually, forgot my resolution. Is this? 480. Okay. 320. Is it too? Never mind. I think it's like 640 by 480, and then okay, and then I control D this, and then I put this thing here, camera. Where's camera? Add a scene, which is camera. And thanks for. Add a scene, which is camera. And I need to move this here. It's too big. This is too big. This camera is too big. Maybe 6. Actually, no. I have a feeling it should be big. Right? It should be big. Do this. And Control D. Big. And then I'm. Never mind. Never mind. Camera should be here. And I lower it like this. Yeah. Something. And then I move this here. Yeah. So I can frame it correctly. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, okay. I don't know why. There. Yeah, pro Twitch streamer, by the way, guys. I'm a pro Twitch streamer. Is this correct now? Is this correct? I'm not sure if this is. Did I? I'm not sure if I did this or I actually did 320 by 240. Maybe I did 320 by 240 and I just did not know that I did 320 by 240. Because the thing about Twitch is like it's better to stream so that it doesn't lag too much, right? So that it doesn't lag too much, it's better to stream it on like very low resolution. Is this too big? Maybe it's still too big. I don't know. I think it's good enough. Very scuffed. Okay, very scuffed. Then I'll just lock it. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. And okay. So the reason you're seeing me like this is because yeah, Zoom ended the free meeting. But at least I could see how things work, okay? I could see how things work. I actually have an idea, but I'm gonna continue it. I'm gonna continue the thing even though I'm not on Zoom anymore. Not on Zoom, but I'm gonna continue here. So yeah, isolated learning. So to learn something, uh yeah, like if you go to my GitHub, Life in Weeks is me learning TypeScript, and then Go 50ville is me learning Go. Makikita niyo yun sa languages, like sa baba, like on the bottom right corner. Yeah. Tapos the other one is, diba? The other one is to solve a problem. So like, so to learn something or to solve a problem. So think of a problem na meron ka, try to build that thing and then solve that problem. I think it's easier pag ganon because it's actually something na alam mo. Like you're familiar with the problem space kasi ikaw mismo yung may problema. So like it's actually easier to kind of know what you're looking for, diba? Like ano ba yung mga features na gusto mo para sa app na to. So like yeah, I'll give you an example is this GH label. This is a project that I did because I had a very specific problem that I was trying to solve, and that was the only I was having that problem, but I like yeah. Yan. I'll give you another example. There was this couple na dalawa sila mag-asawa, devs. Tapos the thing about being an adult kasi the more na you get older, the harder it is to make friends and maintain friends. So itong couple na to, they since they have a family now, they have kids, they have a family, it was getting really hard for them to maintain yung friend group nila. Ang dami nilang friends, but like it's getting really hard to keep track out to kind of like hang out ba with multiple people kasi nga they're not young anymore. Yung mga friends nila may mga pamilya na rin. Diba? So like it's actually hard to find like time to hang out. So what they did was gumawa sila ng app, scheduling app na parang yung app na to gagawa ka ng event, and then after mo gumawa ng event, i-invite nito yung friends mo, and then after that, yung friends mo can either say yes or no. Tapos pag malapit na sa event, it notifies them, yung mga friends mo, if malapit na yung event. Diba? Like, it's parang ano, diba? Like, it's like a very simple problem, and they built a very simple app that does a very specific thing. And yung specific thing na yun, it solves a problem that they have. Diba? Okay lang yun. Like, again, if I'm pretty sure you will have this case talaga na I don't really have a problem na gusto kong isolve. Diba? So that's okay then. Kung wala kayong maisip na problem, eventually you will have one. Like, I can guarantee na eventually you will have a problem na you would want to solve. Pero like, if nahihirapan kayo to find a problem to solve, like just focus on like building stuff to learn. Focus on building stuff to learn. Like isolated learning. Like may gusto kayong i-build, may gusto kayong i-learn na technology. Like you want to learn Tailwind, CSS for example. Build something na yung main technology na ginamit nyo is just Tailwind and nothing else. Yun. Parang ganun. Isolated learning. Focus lang kayo dito until you find a problem to solve. Ito kasi, especially itong mga projects na to solve a problem, these things are like, yeah, ito yung parang hinahanap talaga ng companies. This is what they're looking for. Like if you can build something that solves a problem. Pero again, I got my 2 internships. Wala naman akong problem sinosolve nun. I was just building projects to learn. And I got the internships. Like they didn't mind. They did not mind. Pero yung importante talaga is you have projects. Kasi yung projects mo, they're proof of skills. Na actually alam mo yung whatever you put sa resume mo, na may proof ba? May proof na hindi lang yung puro salita. Yeah. They can actually look at something and then they can see, okay, may idea pala tong guy na to. So, yeah. So, recommended resources, just use GitHub. Everyone's using GitHub. If ayaw nyo ng GitHub, may GitLab, may Bitbucket, pero, yeah. Yung default, recommendation ko talaga is just use GitHub. Yun. Tapos, lastly, reminder ko lang sa inyo is stick to learning one programming language for at least 6 months. Di ba yung mga nakikita nyo sa YouTube, like, learning a language, like, for example, learn C++ in 3 hours or 6 hours. Whenever I see those, parang it gives the wrong impression. Like, I get it, diba? It teaches you yung basic syntax ng isang language, but it gives the impression na madali lang mag-learn ng programming language, which I don't believe na it's na 6 hours lang. 6 hours lang, like hours lang, malalearn mo na agad. I don't believe that. It takes a lot of time. It takes days to weeks to months. 6 months is like the Goldilocks zone na you know enough about the language. Basic stuff pa lang to, by the way. Basic stuff. Like you know the language well enough na kaya mo nang isulat yung language, nakapikit yung mata mo. Like you don't need to think of the syntax. Kaya mo nang like for example, like Python, like it's natural for you to write Python code. I think usually it takes around 6 months. And by that time din, ang dami mo ng projects na nagawa using that language. Usually, pag mga 6 months to years, mga like 1 year, 2 years, ano na yan intermediate level ka na sa language in the sense na you can be, pwede kang ilagay, like you can search anywhere, like sa GitHub for example, like projects written in that language, like project written in Python, hindi ikaw yung nagsulat, pero you can make sense of it. You can make sense of it. Usually, it takes years to develop that, like yung reading the language, reading another person's code. It takes years to learn that, I think, like specific to that language ba na pwede kang ilagay sa kahit anong project and you can kind of make sense ano yung ginagawa ng project na even though you've never worked on that project before. That's what I think an intermediate programmer is in that specific language. I consider myself an intermediate Python developer. I don't consider myself a master. I think master is more, pag na-master mo na yung programming language, that means na you can actually contribute to the language itself. Like, for example, Python, I can contribute sa source code ng Python and improve the language itself, which I don't think I can do. I don't think I can do that, even though I've been using Python for a while. I don't think I have enough skills to do that. Yeah, usually yun yung mga masters ng programming language. Yeah. Again, it takes a while to learn something. And that's okay, diba? Take your time, chill, have fun learning. Tapos, yun. Special thanks. Tapos ko rin yung presentation. Special thanks to How to Avoid That by PowerPoint. It's a TED Talk. Like, if you wanna up yung PowerPoint game nyo, panoorin nyo lang to. It's a really good talk. I highly recommend it. Tapos, where to find me? Wala akong socials. I don't have LinkedIn. You can find me at GitHub. You can find me at Twitch. I do live coding on Twitch. Tapos, you can find me at cafes. I really like coffee hopping. You can find me at cafes outside Pac. Yung cafe sa Tolosa, sa Cafe Dine, it's so good. But ngayon, from what I know, under renovation sila, I want to visit. Like, pag natapos yung renovation nila, I want to visit again. They're so good. It's so, ano kasi doon? It's cheap. It's really cheap. Tapos yung food nila is good. Yeah, it's cheap food and good food. Yeah. Like, not cheap. Not cheap in the sense na, cheap in the sense na it's so affordable. Like, na, hindi kagaya ba dito sa Tacloban na, it's overpriced. Everything is overpriced dito sa Tac. I hate it so much. Yeah. But doon, I think it's like, it's how things should be priced. I think doon it's like correctly priced. yung menu nila is correctly priced. Yeah, that's what I believe in. Yun. If you have any questions or you want to connect, like if may questions kayo in the future, like career stuff, like maybe yeah, you have questions in the future, like ito yung business mail ko. This is my business phone number, and then I'm single. Kung dito, I'm single by the way, if may naghahanap dyan. Yeah, if may kakilala kayo na, na pinsan or ate or tita, na they're looking for someone who's a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm very nerdy. I have a lot of nerd hobbies. Uh, I like games. I like a game that I used to play competitively, not like professionally, maybe like like maybe amateur, mga ganun. Like competitions. I really like competing in games. Tapos ano pa ba? I like arts. They were like I like arts. I like programming. I like coding. Yun. Yung hobbies ko is mostly nerdy hobbies. Yun, if they're looking for someone na ganon, diba? I'm here. I'm single. I'm available. Parata na lang guys. Parata na lang guys. Yun. Thanks for the 3K. Mwah. Thanks for the 3K, JP. Tapos Q&A. Any questions? Yeah. I think I'm done. The fuck? It's 800 views. Oh shit! I cussed. Sorry. Mm, I just saw one of my videos in YouTube. Just like look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Like what the hell? Why are people watching my VODs? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. For me, it doesn't make sense. Because like if you look at like my videos, right? Like it's the only video with that amount of views. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But yeah. I'm done. I'm done practicing. Thank you, Tony, for the follow. But I have to go now. Like I have practices. I have an idea what I'll do. My nerves are surprisingly they're gone. Like I'm actually not sure how I would prepare for October 16 because I know I will have nerves. I know I because I've like I've done public speaking before, but mostly for like for school stuff. It's not really anything serious, but like it's like the school requires you to speak publicly and stuff. And I know I always fumble it. I always fumble it. I always get nervous the first like before the speech. I always get nervous. So I am aware that during October 16, I will get nervous. I'm gonna fumble. I'm gonna fail, but I want to at least reduce my nervousness. So I'm still like maybe tomorrow, like that's my assignment for like later and tomorrow to like find a way to kind of reduce my nervousness. I've been watching videos how to do it, like public speaking tips and stuff. Yeah. I've been but it's like very last minute preparation. I know I procrastinate a lot. Like I'm a master at it. Master procrastination, bro. Uh yeah. But I have to go now. I'm actually really hungry. It's like 1:35. I have to eat lunch and then take a bath and then I still have work. So yeah, I'm really thankful for anyone who watched my Twitch streams. Thank you, Tony. I actually really appreciated you stopping by. Like usually I don't have viewers. Well, I don't mind it because I usually stream for myself. I don't really care if I don't have viewers, but it's just a weird feeling having someone, hanging out. Like I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. I've been streaming for like a while. Yeah, like, if you look at my VODs, I have like 78 videos already. So like I've streamed 78 times. But I'm still not used to it. Like I feel like I'm still a beginner at Twitch. uh yeah. And yeah, one of my videos blew up in the sense that it got more than 100 views, which is like so weird. Like, why are people watching that one? It's like no, like when I last checked it, right? It's like 800 800 people watched it, and I'm like, why? It's a recording of a Twitch stream, so I don't know. It's again, it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling because I've never felt like this before. Like it's like you're elated, you're yeah, it's like exciting. I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm like scared because like of course there's like expectations that come with it, right? The more people watch you, the more you get views, the more there's more uh you feel the expectation, like yeah, like you feel the pressure. Maybe it's just because again it's new to me, like this feeling is new to me. Hopefully I can get used to it. Like I want to keep on streaming. I like Twitch. I like I like doing this. Like I do this for fun. Initially I did not, again, like as I've mentioned before, like initially it was not that. For me Twitch was just me practicing how to interview in tech because I was really struggling on tech interviews, like especially the live coding stuff. So I want the platform where I could really practice, right? Like before I didn't have views, like that's why I didn't care about it. But now I'm getting like some people actually watching me. I know like it's hard because like I've never met Tony before, but like I'm aware that he's real. Like I'm aware that he's a real person, for example, and it's just weird. It's weird. Maybe maybe there's like a better word for it, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. Uh, this will be in my VODs. I also want to get the recording of the talk, right, of my talk. I want to get a recording of it. I'm gonna post it on my VODs. Probably the yeah, and yeah. I want to look back to it. I want to practice like things that I did wrong, things that I could do better. I want to improve. Eventually, in the future, I want to do like a proper tech talk. I'm actually excited, like, because I've never been in a conference before, a tech conference. I've only really watched tech conferences on YouTube, but I wanna experience it firsthand. Like February, PyCon, I'm gonna that will be my first conference. It's a Python conference. I'll go there as a viewer. I'm so excited. I haven't actually bought the ticket yet because they haven't released the ticket. It's probably around December where they'll start releasing the tickets. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Yeah. If there's like any devs out here that's like in Makati area, probably the venue is in Makati, like Manila area. Let's meet, guys. Like if I have like a viewer here that's from the Makati area, right? Like February during PyCon, and you also happen to attend PyCon, yeah, say hi. Like I want to, yeah. Let's meet. Let's have coffee. Let's grab a coffee. Let's meet and talk. Yeah, have conversations about tech, about life, right? Yeah. That's it for me. I have to go. I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry. Actually, it's like 1:30. Yeah. I have to go. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. I really appreciate you guys.